a lot going on.
Let's at least try to get an hour in. At least.
Hey, we live right now, bro.
Wait, hold on. Who's live?
We.
What up? What up? He said,
we. I speak French now. We.
He said, ooh, the French hold thing, no? What's going on,
man.
fellas? What's going on, fellas?
What's going on with y'all, man?
Doing good, man.
What's going on with y'all? Wednesday, August 14th. Damn near halfway through the month.
That is the truth. That is the truth.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I had somebody comment on my CB94 video, right? The Charles Barkley joints. Just today.
Yo, what up?
It was like, I bought these shoes and I really liked them. And then was like, yeah, I can't get my foot in here. I can't get my foot in here.
Was it a woman's?
No, it was a men.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what they were doing. DJ Woo Boy, what up? What up?
What up, fam?
Building.
What up? We about to kick it off, fam.
Man. Yeah, man.
We definitely about to kick it off. We appreciate y'all rocking with us for sure. You know?
Yeah, man. For real.
Yes.
UPS Goofy. Yeah.
Goofy tried to Vic my wet cement 4 double up.
Ooh.
Damn. DJ Woo Boy, what's up?
DJ Tyler in the building.
What's up?
What up? Hey yo, FAC, check this out. Yep, yo. Hey yo, I'm gonna share a quick story with you. So I actually got by a FedEx driver, and they never did nothing about it. They put a claim in and never did nothing about it. I was just out on a pair of shoes, and it wasn't even nothing crazy, man. So these were the Jordan 13. What were the blue pair? Kind of like university blue.
It was the French blues.
So nope, it wasn't the French blue. It's almost like the Bridge, but they were blue.
Oh, those are the.
Was it university blue?
No, those I know exactly what you're talking about because I
you got
them back there. Well, there's the UNCs. The UNCs kind of look like that. Hold on.
Pull those out if you can real quick.
Pause.
Pull it on out for them. Not for me. Yes, those.
These are the UNCs.
The UNCs. That's what got stolen. That is what got stolen. So, all right, check this out. FedEx, I was working, but my kids were home. And I got the Vivint alarm and all that stuff. So once the driver came up, I hit my son up and I was like, yo, go get my kicks. They're sitting outside. My son brings the box inside the house. And when I got home, the box was empty. The only thing that was in there was the 2 shoe trees, like the actual paper shoe trees. It's the only thing that was in there. And so I immediately called FedEx. And now check this out. FedEx goes, well, the driver delivered the package because there's a picture of it in front of your house. And I was like, yes, the driver did deliver a box. The contents on what was inside of the box was gone. He delivered an empty box. So I got the FedEx, the auto pack carton. I got the Nike box. I got it up there. Got my box up there. There's no shoes inside of it. And it was like, but we have a picture of it in front of your house. And I'm like, yes, you got a picture of an empty box. The box was delivered. There was no sneakers in it. And it was like, but we have a picture. I was like, okay, all right.
But
so I actually had got. We have the photo, and it was delivered to your house. And I'm like, it was an empty box. Oh yeah, I got. I got.
That's crazy. That's bananas right there.
Yeah, we already got a bunch of people jumping in here. What's going on, everybody? Thank y'all for tapping in right now. You know what I'm saying? We just decided to get together and kind of kick it. We had a little topic on hand about what it's like to do YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh, we got in here Fat One. We got Michael Floyd tapping in.
what it's like.
Real underscore fan with the blessings. Appreciate you there.
Yes.
What else we got
What?
here? DJ Tyler Radio tapped in. We got who else we got in here? Jackson Arnold tapped in. What's going on with you?
Yes.
Appreciate y'all being in here, man.
Yo.
Oh my goodness.
Let's get it.
So who wants to start off first as far as their experience doing? First off, when did you start doing YouTube?
Man, I want to say this might be 2.5. I think maybe.
Oh, 2.5 years. Okay.
Yeah, I want to say 2.5 for me. Yeah.
And that's the thing. I think you and I probably started around the same time.
We were extremely close. If I take a guess, I'd probably say I'm about a year and 8 months in, 9 months in, somewhere around there.
Yeah, because I know I started January of 2023.
Oh,
I know that for a fact. That's when I dropped my first video, January of 2023.
Okay.
Because it was like a New Year's resolution for myself. So, yeah. But I guess
nice.
Jay, since you've been doing it the longest, I mean, because I guess you started during COVID then, like, or the very outskirts of COVID, right?
Oh no. No, I mean, COVID was. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but I feel like 2.5. Really, I really do feel like 2.5. But because COVID was more than 2.5 years ago, if I'm correct. But I get what you're saying.
I guess the crux of it was obviously the end of 2019, and all of 2020.
Yeah.
Then 2021, we basically started to come over the peak, and we're starting to work our way.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Around that time. Yeah. So it's been like 2.5. Yeah, absolutely.
My man said, remember when they had one-way aisle?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, they had the arrows, remember?
Yeah, you could walk down.
Yeah. A certain
6 feet. Yep, you had to be 6 feet apart.
Yo, remember all the outfits that people had, like the way they was trying to do masks and stuff?
They have shields with the goggles and mask and...
Bro, I remember dudes was using like underwear and crap to cover their face
to make masks. Yeah, it was such a crazy time, man. Because I knew somebody. It's a friend of mine. His name is Jermaine, and he has a like a carpet cleaning company. Just for COVID, he got like those the sanitizer. He had these big contracts, man, like sanitizing, shopping carts, and all types of stuff. You know, because everybody's trying to keep everything all clean.
Man. That's all what I'm talking about.
Yo, tap that
real quick. Yeah, for all y'all in here, please smash that like button. Whether you're watching through my channel, Where Your Kicks 26, Mr. Thanks, or Jay Elevates.
Tap.
Make sure y'all smashing that like button. Appreciate y'all.
So back to your question. So I'm gonna tell you, why I started YouTube. I started YouTube because of course, clearly I'm watching YouTube a lot, and I'm watching a lot of sneaker guys. And I'm like, I've been doing this since a kid. And I just noticed like a lot of people, whether they're big or small channels, they were missing things about sneaker history. Like they had no clue, or they would be on a video, and they're like, "Hold up, y'all, let me check my phone. Let me check something real quick." And we still get it to this day. And I'm sitting back like, I could do this.
Yeah.
There's no reason why I couldn't do this. And no, I'm not saying I'm a sneaker historian, but I have a nice amount of information in my little pea brain, right? So I was like, man, I got to do it. And the hardest thing for me was editing. Video editing was like the hardest thing. I mean, I was like, what is this nonsense?
Bro, I can remember making a video and it takes me like forever. First off, making a video and constantly having to reshoot something because I just didn't like the way I said it. Damn the editing, the editing too, man. Listen, I've been up like 2-3 o'clock in the morning trying to edit a video. Like, well, I'm gonna save this for tomorrow. I'm gonna save the rest of this for tomorrow because look how late it is. But Yeah, man. I mean, when you starting off, you just scrutinize everything you do, everything, and you know you got like a wealth of knowledge, and the thing is, how do you articulate it? Did you have an issue like trying to cut down the time that like the length of your videos when you started off?
Yes. When I started, I was doing 13, 14 minute videos. Like I was going super in depth about sneakers, and I was told, it was like, hey man, you got a lot of knowledge, but hey, this, you ain't got an audience for that. Right? People just trying to get to know you. You got to figure out how to cut it down. I was like,
That is fair.
"Gee."
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good information.
Right. Right.
What about you, Mr. Think?
I struggled in the very, very beginning. I remember my first video. That's what I was looking up, because my first video was those Travis Scott Black Phantoms. So as soon as they came in, matter of fact, my first video, I check this out. I still, whenever y'all get time, not right now, later, go on my channel, scroll all the way down. I keep my first video on there because it was terrible. Number one, it's like cringy, but it's so bad. I keep it up there as a humble reminder of beginning up until now.
Yes.
So I literally keep it there. And like I said, it's bad. Like it is bad. I'm talking about, like, when I say bad, I mean like lighting is like this, and it's bad. It's bad.
Wow. Wow.
Bad.
Yeah,
Bad.
my lighting was bad too on my first video. I was like, I made a video, like I wasn't even reviewing a shoe. I was just like, here's an introduction to my channel, like, and that
Right.
should have been something separate. You know
Correct.
what I mean?
Yep.
But yeah, I
Yep.
mean, when I started off, like my videos were way too long too. I had a couple on there like 20 minutes. You know what I mean?
But I honestly think that's actually better than too short, because I didn't really know. Well, I want. Matter of fact, Jay, I want you to finish. I want you to finish.
No, I mean,
I will touch that. I will touch that.
no, go ahead. I mean, for me, I was just like listening to people who really knew me, and I knew what they were saying to me was coming from a good place. And I'm not skipping subjects, but I want to tell everybody this right now. Like, if you are on um, the fence about, starting a YouTube channel, IG, whatever you're talking about, you want to do, I'm gonna tell you right now, social media, you have to have alligator skin, okay? Because you got people out there that's just gonna try to say some crazy things to you. You have some people who actually gonna be there for you. You gotta have tough skin, man. You have to.
Yeah. You know what's becoming popular that I've seen a lot is the amount of people advertising how to make a YouTube video and never have to show your face. And now, like with all this AI, like they show like how you can. Speaking of it, oh yeah, we gonna get into that AI stuff because I saw something crazy. I got to try to find the video again because the level that AI has gotten to now with how real they can make someone look is ridiculous. But the fact that you can basically you can create images, you can create a subject, put it in there, and then ask the AI to basically create a video, like a whole 10-minute, 15-minute, whatever, like script for you, right? And then you can put it into another AI that will allow you to basically use someone else's voice to read it out. And then you can put it into another AI that will basically create images for that video. So you never even really have to do much of anything except type one sentence and keep running it through all these different AIs in order for it to pop up as an actual YouTube video. And then you edit it how you want to edit and then put it out there.
Yeah.
It's crazy now what people are able to do.
You're 100% right. And I will say this. Let's wait on the AI part, because we can definitely go a deep rabbit hole. And you're right. I agree with you 100%. AI is just progressively getting better by the second, and it's scary. It really is. It's crazy. It's super crazy.
My man said, I made a video about Dodge and Chrysler on my channel, and it took so much editing. Totally understand what you guys are saying, and I really appreciate all the hard work and content you guys do. Hey man, much love to you, for real. Make sure y'all go. Yeah, man. Put your YouTube in the chat too. Let people know what
For
that
sure. Throw it
channel is
up.
if you're still doing.
Throw it
Yeah,
up.
You know what I'm
Just a
yeah,
saying?
sneakerhead. What up, man?
You
yeah.
tapped in?
We
Where
want to
we at?
support you, DJ Tyler Radio. We want to support you, bro. Like you support us. Like put that out there.
Hit that like button. Hit that like button for all of us. Tap that like button.
Is that JS? Is that just a sneakerhead?
Just a sneakerhead. He's on there.
Is that
Yeah.
JS?
Who my boy Joe? Nah. That's hate to lose.
Oh, what's up, hey? Oh, just a sneaker. I see you tapped in there on the bottom.
Just a
What's
sneakerhead.
going on with you, bro?
Yep.
Yeah.
Appreciate you tapping in. What my man Hate to Lose say? Do you three make a triple, a tribe, a spirit full of might and love and spirit and passion and all?
Oh no. That's not hate to lose.
Oh, then
Yeah.
Who are you talking about?
You said JS. I thought you were talking about
Yeah.
just a sneakerhead. No, that's somebody else.
I had to scroll down to see.
No. I got you.
Comment.
So to answer your question, there's actually 4 of us. We're man down right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man down.
Yeah.
Man down.
He's like, hey, man down.
What did he say? He said, "Hey yo, your mic is up there." You talking about mine? Lower it down a little bit.
You talking about me? Or am I too close?
Yeah, one of them.
I've noticed. I noticed like whenever I talk, I tend to lean into it, and I don't have to do all of that. Just kind of. I don't know why.
I don't know. Just something I guess you used to
doing.
whatever. You know what I'm
Get
saying?
that microphone
Anybody in
checked.
the chat though? Anybody else in the chat ever thought about really trying to make a run at YouTube? Really trying to make a run at maybe trying to start your own Instagram and build that up? I mean, listen, there's money out here in doing it. But like Jay said, it takes thick skin, and then it also takes a lot of patience too.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of patience, you know.
And when you talk about patience, I remember one time it took me like 4 hours to edit one video because I had no clue what I was doing.
Yes.
Like I was plucking my eyebrows out. I'm like, what did I get myself into? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
For real.
Yeah, because there's so many different editing apps out there you can use too. Like, what do you use, Jay?
So when it comes to apps, I use Power Director Pro. That's what I use.
What do you use, Mr. Think?
iMovie, Video Maker. I use quite a few. I use different ones depending on what I'm doing.
Yeah, I use Filmora. I was trying to use DaVinci. I started that off at first, and then DaVinci was just too much for me to try to figure out. So I switched to Filmora, and I felt like that was way more of a user-friendly platform. But I also use CapCut if I'm just trying to like edit something on my phone and stuff like that. You know, just throw it up there, and like I want captions and crap.
Right.
But yeah, that's really all I use.
Absolutely. So we got Noah in the building. He said, "How did you guys start your collections?" Who wants to take that question? Ooh.
One pair at a time. That's how.
One pair at a time. Like
one pair
same,
at a time.
same.
know?
Like I did not start with no 10 or 15 grand and just went and picked up 100 pair of sneakers.
Man.
I did not do that.
Are there people that do that though? Like they got a bunch of money, go buy a bunch of shoes.
Absolutely.
Make it look really.
Absolutely. I mean, people do it with cars.
Listen, okay. So here's the thing, right? I know that. Okay. For a lot of people out there, you got to understand, I can't say it about what's within sneakers like that, but a lot of these other social medias out here, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors. A lot of smoke and mirrors. A lot of, like, you know, the lifestyle they portray versus what they actually live a lot of times. And they have a lot of articles out there about that, you know, there's people out here who portray a certain lifestyle through social media, but it ain't really how they living. You know what I mean?
Whew, that's a whole nother subject.
It is.
You know.
It is, because that's the danger of social media, because people generally will portray like their best selves, right? Like you get on Facebook, I mean,
all
people are generally they're gonna portray their best selves.
Filters and stuff like that.
I mean, it makes sense.
What I'm saying? Yeah, man. Just a sneakerhead, go smash the like button. Yes, please do.
Yeah.
Please do. Run them
I'm
likes
at
up.
5. I'm at 5. I need 10
Run
likes.
them likes
Somebody
up.
give me 10 likes.
Yeah.
I'm at 5 right now. We're gonna go ahead and start off and go to 10.
Depending
Don't give
on
me
where
10.
y'all watching from. Stop
So
holding it.
I'll tell you guys, man, like, how did I start my collection? Well, I've been rocking sneakers. When I'm saying sneakers, I'm talking about Jordans since I was a little boy.
Yeah.
Just to be honest with you. So for me, I've been in this culture since I was probably like the age of like 4. Like, I'm just being honest with you. Like, no cap. Um, and I will say this, it doesn't matter how many sneakers you have in your collection. I want to say this to the chat. It's about your collection. It's about what you feel like, resonates with you. That's the first thing. Aesthetically, when you're a social media content creator, it looks great to have 2 rooms full of shoes. That, without a doubt, it does. It helps out with people really drawing towards you because, like, oh my gosh. But to be honest with you, I collect what I like, okay? And when I'm tired of the silhouette, when I feel like, hey, either I wore it enough or, hey, I appreciated the silhouette, I get rid of it to get something else. To be honest with you. And I'm right now starting to dwindle down my collection because there's other things I feel like I want to have in my collect that I think is more important. So for me personally, man, just remember, it does not matter about what everybody else like. It's all about your vibe, and that's the difference between being a true sneakerhead. We all appreciate what's on our feet, even if we don't rock with it.
Yeah, for real. I would agree with that, man. Like, there's some brands out there and stuff like that. Like, I don't necessarily wear, but I just like sneakers. I just like I can look at a shoe and tell you whether or not I like it or don't like it. Now, whether or not I buy it is a whole different story. And I think that goes with anything though, right? A lot of stuff out here, like we say, we like certain things, but
Yep.
will we actually go out and buy it? I mean, that's different. Um, how my first pair of J's that I actually owned. How old was I? 13. It was a pair of Jordan 14. It was called the Green Glows or something like that. They were all black with some green trim, white midsole, black and white outsole, but they had like around the Jordan symbol or whatever that kind of looks like the Ferrari sign. They had like green hints. Jordan was written in green and stuff, and that was my first pair. And then I didn't really pick up J's like that. And again, it all came down to money, right? I didn't pick up J's like that until, man, probably until I got out of college. Like, and I'm talking about retros, you know? I'm talking about retros. Because, like, the Team Jordans, they were cheaper. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, I guess I'll just rock with these, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then when I finally got to a point where I was like, oh, wait a minute. I can start getting these retros now.
Yep.
I can start getting these retros now, and then I just started, trying to pick up a bunch of the silhouettes, obviously that I missed out on when I was younger, and for me, like especially these sneakers that have stories to them, I try to learn the backstories to a lot of the shoes out here to try to up the knowledge and stuff like that, and that makes. To me, that's what makes sneakers fun, right? It's not just the shoe. The shoe has meaning either sentimentally, you know what I'm saying? Or you're picking it up because you like the shoe and then you like the backstory that goes along with it, you know what I'm saying? Like there's just so much involved with sneakers. And then not for nothing, bro. Not for nothing. Check this out. For us to be doing YouTube, I mean, I would have probably never met YouTube or Perp without doing YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So doing this social media thing has definitely lended itself to creating some friendships I would have never created without doing this.
Nah, that is hardcore facts, right? So going on this content creation piece, let me tell you what's so weird. And I'm going to share with you guys kind of like one of my struggles. This is actually one of my struggles. I'm a whole lot better at it now, but it's still a struggle of mine. I have a type A personality. You can put me in a room full of strangers. You can put me on stage. I can speak perfectly fine in front of groups. That's easy for me. Let me tell you what my problem is. Talking to a camera with no feedback. You wouldn't understand how difficult that is for me. To like right now, I have you two on screen. We have comments flying, so we have an interaction right now. But just imagine if I pulled out a sneaker and I'm like, what do y'all think about this? And all you hear is you're not talking to nobody.
Yeah.
And so it's difficult for me to show something off. It's almost like being a comedian, right? And imagine going into an empty arena and you're like, Denver, what's going on? Denver, how y'all doing?
Yep.
No reaction.
No reaction. But you got to keep that drive. You got to keep that hype up, right? You see what I'm saying? You got to keep smiling, but nobody's smiling with you. I might crack a joke that's not funny.
Yeah, and you don't know what the reaction is going to be till you post that video, right?
That's right.
You know what's funny is sometimes I'll come across the videos from Joel Osteen on YouTube and from during the pandemic. And usually, like when you're watching his videos, it's they have the place where the Rockets used to play.
Mm-hmm.
But during the pandemic, it was just him talking to an empty room with nothing but cameras there, like nobody in the stadium.
That's right.
And it's just and you know what I'm saying. And then he always, when he starts off talking, he always tries to tell a joke. So he's got no feedback as far as what that joke did, if it was funny or not. But usually there's a crowd there, to laugh at it or whatever.
Absolutely.
So I mean, for a lot of people who did things like that, like it's weird, like just to talk to nothing, emptiness.
That's right. That's right. All by yourself. And I'm not sure how it is for y'all, right? Or anyone else, in the chat. But the majority of the time, I am a one-man show here, and it took a lot of time in the beginning because lighting and displays and the shoes and the lace swaps and the cleanings, the trying it on, setting the camera down and walking and pressing record and walking and coming back. And it's a lot of us are like a one-man show, like a lot of us, so it's time consuming. And to add on top of all of that, and watch this, this isn't a complaint. This is just experience coming out. To add on top of all of that, you put so many hours. A 5-minute video can take 6-7 hours in the beginning, even longer. It can take a lot of time.
Especially when you don't know what you're doing.
Especially when you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And then you put your heart and soul into this video and you get no views.
For like almost a week.
Zero.
Almost a week.
Zero. The 5 views you got was all from you. You know that. So you can just take those off.
I'm glad you said views. And this is not a complaint, but at the same time, I find it interesting. And let me explain to you guys what I mean by that. Right. So, we spend a lot of time and dedication on doing these videos, right? 5-minute videos. Now that we have been doing this for quite some time, we're seasoned. It doesn't take us several hours to do a video anymore.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, sometimes when I look at videos, because I'm on YouTube, I'm a YouTuber, and I see someone who has he had a dirty bed. Okay. This individual had a Wendy's box, Wendy's bag, whatever, on his dirty bed in his dirty room, and he was literally doing a video. He moved the camera. He did a shoe review, and I don't understand how people really enjoy watching something like that. So I make this point to say this. As a YouTuber, it doesn't matter necessarily how good of a YouTuber you are. It's about who supports you. Because those who truly support you are able to assist you in getting into the YouTube algorithm. I just want to let you guys know the facts and the truth behind it. And I need to know, like, where your kicks, Mr. Think. How do y'all feel about my statement? Because I feel like it's true, and I really want to know how y'all feel about that.
Real quick, shout out to DJ Tyler with the
Yeah, I saw that.
Reshootinator plug in the
I saw that.
comments.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
laughing.
man. And shout out to everybody who's tapped in with us right now. The YouTube algorithm. YouTube in itself, it's amazing the hoops they make you jump through to get to that level of monetization. And then on top of it, so to answer your question directly, Jay, the YouTube algorithm, no matter what YouTube comes out and says about it, I don't believe it, to be honest with you. I don't believe it because why they decide to push certain videos and certain people get views and others don't. Like a lot of times, like I'm sitting there watching, because I'm trying to study, pick up things and try to learn, like, how I can increase just like you do, right? And sometimes you click on to some of these and I'm just like, how? I'm trying to figure out like what is going on in this video that so many people have clicked into it and continue to watch. Sometimes, like there's barely any real information about the shoe. The way they're talking, like you can barely understand what they're even saying half the time. It's like they got up on there, spun the shoe around about 50, 60 times. You know what I'm saying? And then like, I'm out. Next thing you know, 10,000 views. And I'm like, how? How? And don't listen, and don't even get me started. This is gonna be from a place of jealousy, but bro, this is gonna be from a place.
At least
of jealousy.
Admits it. At least you admit it.
Okay, this is coming from a place of jealousy right now. What I gotta say next. An attractive woman could know nothing, and I'm telling you right now, she won't get 100,000 subs. All she gotta do is look good, bro. I'm telling you right now, like if women care anything about these sneakers out here, I'm telling you right now, all they gotta do is be half decent looking, get on there, say a few things, and these dudes gonna flock in. They're gonna flock in and sub up. I'm telling you right now, because I've seen it. I've seen it. There's a couple up there that I'm watching, and I watch sometimes just to see, like, okay, let's see what they have to say about it. And I'm just like, man, to be a woman with social media, and I'm telling you right now, it is coming from a place of jealousy because it's like, damn, you know what I mean? How easy is it sometimes? You know what I'm saying? But the YouTube algorithm. So can I talk about that real quick too? Can I talk about that too? Okay.
Do what you do.
I'm gonna chime in after that one.
The YouTube algorithm makes absolutely no sense. And okay, not for nothing, I'm gonna let y'all in the chat know right now what it is. In order to get your channel to a monetized level, you have to have 500 subs and at least 3,000 watch hours. Now, here's the thing. On the surface, you're like 3,000 watch hours. Okay. It's going to take a bunch of different videos, possibly depending on, what the engagement is like for your channel, whatever. But what you guys don't understand is it's a, how should I describe, a rolling 365? Is that what like a rolling 365?
That's a good term.
So it's always counting 365 from that particular day. So there's a point in time where there's going to be a video you made to where the views from that video no longer count as part of your watch hours. So a lot of times, and all of us have experienced this, we end up with a rollback. Okay? Now, once you are finally able to cross that first threshold, then there's the next threshold of trying to get the 4,000 hours. Mind you, you're still working against that constant rolling 365.
That's right.
Right? To try to get to that level. Okay? Now, there have been people out here that have made one video, one, and it goes absolutely bananas viral.
It's viral, and They're good.
It's got all the watch hours, a bunch of different, like 10,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of times the people are doing, they're not even looking at the camera. They ain't talking to the camera. Like, they're just sitting there playing like Roblox or something. Okay? Like, and guess what? People are just steady. Like, subscribe. Like, it's wild. I'm gonna be quiet now. Let y'all go.
So, according to YouTube, they say that the algorithm replaced the word algorithm with audience, which I can agree with that to a certain degree. The problem is, in order for you to meet these metrics, it's a little bit more challenging, a little bit more difficult than what most would even think, because they're telling you, we want you to meet these, I guess, requirements. However, your channel isn't big enough for us to even introduce it to a larger audience.
Yes.
And that part, I'm not 50-50 on, but I do understand why they do it. I don't agree with it, but I do understand it. And I will let me tell you why. Whoever the biggest like YouTuber in the game is right now, right? I don't know if it's Mike Rich. No, Fowler. Is it Fowler? Seth Fowler. He got a couple of million.
Is it Seth Fowler?
I think Seth
got
Fowler.
over a million.
He got over a million.
It might be.
Well, watch this. In all fairness, and now I'm just being fair, right? I'm being extremely fair. In all fairness, if the NFL was to give one YouTuber a commercial, then I would say give it to the person who has the biggest following, because that would be how YouTube would kind of do it. So they would take Seth Fowler and say, hey, you are the biggest YouTuber on YouTube, and you're going to have an NFL ad. So my whole point is, it wouldn't be necessarily fair for somebody with 1,200 subscribers like me to be like, I deserve to be on the NFL. Like, yeah, really you don't, D. And that's just me being fair, right? That's just me being fair. So if I can fairly say that, I don't think a new YouTuber should just have access to millions of people, because it can damage your channel and your brand. I'm gonna tell you why. Because we still don't know what we're doing in the very beginning, and that stands for like a lot of us. My whole point is, you don't want to go viral when you first start, because you don't know what you're really doing. And if you accidentally go viral, it puts the pressure on you to make viral videos from that point forward. Every time, it's gonna be stress. Because then,
like if we all woke up tomorrow with like 30,000 subscribers, bro, our minds would be like,
well, but do you know what the difference is? We're at the level now, and this isn't a flex, but we're at the level now to where we can actually handle that.
That's true. But mentally, we could.
But imagine if you would have just started, you go viral, and then your next video, you put all that time in, you upload, 10 views, and you're like,
yeah. YouTube said,
no.
Let me mash that down. And look, shout out to everybody in the chat who's tapped in with us right now. Just a sneakerhead said, yeah, I feel the same way about some of the music I hear. Like, how is this guy getting paid?
Yo, do you know what's so crazy about that in particular is, no lie, they make more money now than what they did back in the day.
Yeah.
So I mean, now these people are just getting straight up rich. Straight up rich.
So Jay, did he send you the video of the guy that was talking about like what the payout is, like what the
I don't think I sent it to him.
Oh man, Jay, do you understand, bro? Do you know what the payout is for a short and a long form?
So I've seen. I'm gonna tell you who did something like that, and that was CJ on 32s a long time ago. I think he was the one, and somebody else. They talked about like you get paid once a month, like, and this is what they got paid in views. So, but I didn't see that video, so I can't speak on that.
So okay, so as far as getting paid is concerned, like I got, where are we at? August. So I got monetized. What was it? July, like full monetization. It says directly in my YouTube, I ain't seeing nothing until September. I can send it to y'all. So I don't know how they do the schedule or anything like that, but you know, I've had the full monetization now for like 2 months, and they said, yeah, we'll send you something in September. So I'm like, okay, if that's how it works. But So when you do a short, and correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Thank, they said per 1,000 views on a short, you get like 6 cents.
Yes. Yes.
Per what is it? Per million views, you get. Is it $100 or $1,000? What is it at that point?
Oh, it was. I want to say it was like 100 because the grand total wasn't much at all.
Yeah, bro. Like
The grand total wasn't much at all.
The amount of views you need to be pulling in per video, right? Per month.
It's excessive.
To really, it's excessive.
It is
bro.
excessive.
Excessive. So like,
you really have to be. I'm not even. You really got to be on like that Mr. Beast kind of level of like viewership.
Yeah,
I mean, you just really do.
And shout out, we had a comment in there earlier. Someone was asking us if we do any reselling. The only reselling I do is if I get a shoe and don't necessarily like it. So like, that's part of the money that a lot of us use to go out and get other shoes. We get a shoe in, and then sometimes you get it in hand and you don't like it. And then I move up off of it, do GOAT or something like that. But as far as trying to make money with this, it takes a lot. It takes a lot. So really, what we're putting out there is, if you're going to do YouTube like that, do it because you actually really want to do it and you love it, and eventually the money will start coming.
Hard facts. Go ahead, Jay. I'll let you chime in.
So I definitely would like to say this, man. Like, anytime you're doing something that you truly enjoy, right? That's another reason why I also started the YouTube channel, because bro, I mean, we all are sneakerheads. You know what I mean? I do this way before, you know what I'm saying? I picked up a camera, but when I jump on YouTube chat, and seriously, with y'all chat, with me just having that little camera right in front of me with my light, I feel like I just escaped the Matrix. So for me to get on here, most importantly, chat, to, read y'all comments, cracking jokes with y'all, laughing, we having a good time. I just left the Matrix. So you guys are the main reason why I keep doing YouTube. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm not capping. That's why I told y'all after every video, man, like, I appreciate y'all truly, because without you guys, this won't be possible. Without you guys, one period of time would not be possible. This is y'all platform. This is your channel. Let us know what you want, because we want to make sure we all having a good time together. I went down a whole nother rabbit hole, man.
Man, listen, it's all good, bro. These people are here. Ooh, we got a super chat in.
DJ Tyler, look at
Tyler Radio with a super chat. For the fam, you guys are doing an amazing job and are some of my favorite sneaker contents. Appreciate you, bro, for real. 100%.
Thank you.
100%. I was just getting ready to read his other comment too that he had here.
Thank you.
He said, I tune into ROS. Who's ROS? I don't know.
Roscoe? Is that Roscoe?
Oh, maybe that's Roscoe.
Yeah.
And Unbreakable. But honestly, you guys are my main source of sneaker contents.
Thank you, fam.
Yo.
Appreciate that.
Yo.
Humbly, really do.
Humbly. We definitely appreciate that. For real.
Yo, look at what.
I see it. I see it.
Hey yo, we can talk about that. We can. All right. Yep. Let's address that. Let's address that. All right. So number one, that is not to discourage anyone for giving super chats, because like, honestly, I all right. I hosted a live video, right? And I did like a little special. I did a little special, just kind of thinking out the box. I had just gotten monetized for super chats and memberships, which Lewis and we've been talking behind the scenes on, creating, membership packages. Anyway, I hosted a live, and it was kind of like a fundraiser, which I'm going to do more though. So I'm going to do more, because support your favorite YouTuber or your favorite channels, because like everything that we're doing this on our dime, especially in the beginning part. Like it's all on our dime. But it's not all monetary. Like, I want y'all to know. Like, I want y'all to know right now. Like, seriously, I have 9 likes. Go ahead and get me up to 10. Tap there, because you can support. You can support by more than just sending money. And trust me, we appreciate that. But you can support by commenting. You can support by subscribing. You can support by tapping that like button.
Yeah.
You can support monetarily. You can support by sharing the video. There's multiple ways you can support. Wait, I think my screen just changed. Oh snap! There we go. But there's multiple ways to to support. But what he's referring to, when I've done the math, and I might not be completely on point, but I want to say it's like a 60-40 split. I want to say it's a 60-40 split. So for every dollar that's donated to the channel, yes, you will get 60 cents and YouTube will keep 40 cents of it. That's what the split is looking like for me.
Real quick, I got a couple questions here from Noah. Are y'all on the Asics or New Balance wave? And then specifically to Jay, are you a fan of the Yeezy?
Ooh.
So Noah, to answer your question, yes, I definitely on the Asics wave and New Balance as well. I've done shoe reviews on New Balance. Asics, I've always been on Asics, but I use Asics as one of my running silhouettes because I'm an avid runner. So I'm not new to the Asics family. As far as a Yeezy fan, absolutely, Noah. I do have Yeezys back here. I got Yeezys behind the camera as well. So and I do like what Adidas did, even though that hurt my heart, but I was happy for a lot of the family with the 450s that dropped to $65.99.
Bro, 65 $65.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I am a Yeezy fan, and listen, Yeezys are so comfortable. It's crazy. Like, Yeezys are comfortable, and I love especially the 350 model and the foam runners. Man, I love them for real.
Yeah, check out Jay's channel because he has some very good videos on Yeezys. Some of his best videos are actually coming up in that Yeezy. Please go check them out. Please go check them out.
Jay, you ever thought about doing like some wear testing on some of like the Asics shoes or something like that?
So you talking about in reference to, are we talking about like running?
No, because for example, like there's a bunch of YouTubers out there who do like, they'll wear a certain silhouette for 30 days and then make a video on their experience wearing that shoe. Like I've seen people do like 30 days wearing the Jordan 4 Pine Green SBs, or 30 days rocking the some other collab shoe or something like that. So, being a runner, you know what I mean? Like, and you wear some of those shoes to run in, you ever thought about like doing some of that type of content, like a wear test contest?
Yeah.
You know what? That's a very very good idea. I have not done a 30-day challenge. I haven't done that.
I just thought of an idea. Because it's not often all of us get the same shoe. Well, when we do, we should do like a collective 30-day challenge on what it's like owning a particular silhouette, or something to that extent. It doesn't have to be 30 days. It could be like a week, 2 weeks, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be an interesting little thing we could do, actually.
Check this out. That actually is such a good idea. I would only need a week because I'm a mover and I will absolutely dog whatever I'm wearing out. And then watch this. We can all clean them. Clean them up.
Yeah, do a live cleaning them up.
Do a live cleaning.
Yeah, depending on what we're doing. Yeah, that'd be dope.
We could do that.
Dope. Heck yeah, man.
I like that idea.
Heck yeah, for real.
I like that, boss.
Yeah,
I like
that.
But yeah, I mean, but you being a runner like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, picking up some of those shoes. I know it'll be somewhat of a change from some of the other content you do and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
But it's one of your passions. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so I will say this. I know a while ago I did the 100-mile challenge in a New Balance.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did that, and now I'm doing a 100-mile challenge in my Hokas, and I'm almost done with my 100 miles in my Hokas. And I'm gonna ask the content. I'm gonna ask the chat. What is the next running sneaker they want me to pick up and do another 100-mile challenge in? So them Hokas, man, Can't wait to get y'all that review, man. As
Nice.
soon as I'm done with running my 100 miles.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. What is it? DJ Tyler goes, I hope Purple Haze uploads his customs on video. Hey, listen, man. We gotta get him going, bro. Thanksgiving is
right
close,
around the
but
corner.
It's a long time away.
Yeah. It's still right around the corner. I wanted to address that other question there by Noah. Are y'all in the reselling business? Let me answer that for myself. It's kind of weird because I will resell a kick, but I'm not a reseller. So let me explain it. I'm going to explain it a different way. I go to Top Golf to have fun, right? I can actually hit the ball now and I have fun, but I'm not a golfer.
Stop. He said I can hit the ball now.
No, I can. I can actually hit the ball.
That's what's up.
But my whole point is I'm not a golfer, right? So I might resell kicks, but I'm not a reseller. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's not what I do. But I've done it, right? I've sold cars before, but I don't have a car dealership, right?
Yeah, you're not going around setting up a booth and setting up the shoes and all this other kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So that's my level of reselling. It's but it's not what I do. Like that. I'm not a reseller, but yes.
Yeah.
Real quick. So y'all smash that like button, all right? No matter where you watching right now, whether it be my channel, Jay's, or Mr. Think I'm Possible, smash the like button.
Hey, yo, I got 10 likes. Hey.
Nice. There we go.
We need 15.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
There we go.
Okay.
Smash that like button. Just double tap your screen. If y'all don't know how to do it, just double tap that.
Just the sneakerhead goes, I actually like reselling, but I'm not quite a reseller, and I feel like I sell a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I feel that.
Okay. I like to answer that. Oh, no, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I mainly, if I do sell shoes, it's like usually through like Goat or StockX. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's usually what I do. If I move a shoe, like that, either through Goat or StockX.
I get rid of shoes, like I said, to get something else. You know what I'm saying? As a sneaker YouTuber, I keep what I really like, and when it's time to get rid of stuff, I get rid of it. So I would like to make this comment as well. I am not a reseller, but yes, I get rid of shoes, to resell, to go ahead and bring you guys more content when it comes to different silhouettes. And this is another rabbit hole I'm about to go down, but it's going to be very quickly. Trust me. So a lot of people I've heard saying, I hate resellers. It's costing too much to buy these sneakers. And I thought about this and I said, it's not the reseller's fault because they're trying to make money. And I'm not mad at that, but it's the company's fault for backdooring sneakers. It's the company's fault for giving these sneakers up early so people can resell these sneakers. I just want to leave that little tidbit, for you guys, because when prices are high, that means what? The market has a high demand for this particular item or items. So us as consumers are driving that price. And this is why I love the era we're in right now, because we're seeing sneakers that cost $220 go for $65 now, such as the Yeezys, for an example, right? Reselling is not high right now. There are silhouettes that are still going up and climbing up in price point, but in a general aspect, reselling is down, and I love it.
So to piggyback off of something that Jay said, he's right, with the backdooring. But outside of backdooring, outside of that, botting is another reason why, we don't get our hands on it. So backdooring aside, even if they're not backdooring on a popular kick, these botters can definitely scoop up a lot of these kicks, which, it's a supply and demand for sure. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, I mean, the botting, besides the botting, there's the people that run multiple devices. I've heard of situations where people got like a few different tablets and cell phones plus their desktop computer, and then their whole family basically going after as many shoes as possible. So,
But in all fairness, anybody can do that. Everybody
correct.
can't bot.
Anybody can,
Everybody
but not
can't bot.
everybody is. That's the difference.
But watch this. Everybody can't even bot. Botting is like a whole nother beast.
Yeah,
you see what I'm
botting is
saying?
a whole nother beast. It is.
No.
It is. But either way, I mean, these resellers out here, bro. Like, I would love to actually know. I would love to actually know how the backdooring really happens. Like, how does that relationship really get set up? And then, mind you, how is it that these people are able to move this inventory out of their store early and it doesn't mess up like their back end or anything like that? I want to know how they're able to manipulate their books in that sense. Mind you, one of the biggest backdoor scandals was with Alma Meniere, which, real quick for y'all, the raffles are open. APB social status.
Yep.
Alma Meniere themselves for those Alma 3s, but that's a big story that went down. Like, there's a whole lot to that story, to be honest with you, right? And we haven't really even heard what the resolution is, because they was talking about people here in the U.S., China, and they were using like, the streetwalkers and stuff like that to launder money and all this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was
a streetwalker. What's that?
Well, I'm trying to use something that doesn't get us flamed out here on YouTube by the AI. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like,
not a night walker.
But yeah, man. I mean, like, listen, for some of these businesses out here, though, I feel like without it, right? Because here's something, right? A lot of people don't know either, is that when these stores have a Nike account, okay, yes, they all want the retros, but Nike says, okay, well, we'll give you these retros, but you also got to buy all these other shoes over here as well.
That is right.
Right? So all those shoes, a lot of times you guys see sitting in these stores that ain't moving, although some of these retros don't really move like that either. At the end of the day, the retros, a lot of times, is still drawing people into the store, whether or not they're trying to buy them or not. And these other sneakers, a lot of times, they're sitting there forever, and then you see them with like the red tag sales and all the other kind of stuff. You know what I mean? But Nike said, okay, we'll give you the account, but you got to purchase all these other shoes too that we know don't necessarily move like that.
Right.
My man said, I got 3 phones that I use to get some of these hype drops. Is that an X-Men character?
No, the Nightwalker.
That's Nightcrawler.
I know, but is that an X-Men character?
And I want to say to Noah, man, crease protectors or no, I don't use any crease protectors, but you can go on to Rejuvenator, right? And we have so many different products for sneakers. Where your kicks? What's your discount code?
WYK26.
And also my discount code on Rejuvenator is J_elevate. My link to Rejuvenator is in my description.
And my discount code now.
Come on.
Nah, I don't have one.
Oh my God. Yeah. And yes, just a sneakerhead. Hey, bro, like you're right. Body's expensive, man. I hear some of these bots cost like $3, bro. So
I've heard more than that.
So yeah, I mean the real good ones, like they can run you some serious money. Now here's the thing though, right? So with the amount of shoes that drop, it's interesting because okay, so some of the GRs that release, there's money to be made if someone decides they want to go buy the shoe early. But a lot of us know if we just wait, we can get it at retail, or eventually they'll go ahead and go on sale at some point, especially here in 2024. Now, last night we was talking about this, and we don't know what inventory is going to look like as far as stock numbers are concerned for these shoes dropping in 2025. But that being said, I don't necessarily see the trend necessarily changing. Now, it may be different as to how many pairs Nike drops themselves through the sneakers app, but all these other retailers are still getting that shoe as well.
Plus restocks.
Plus the restocks, right? West Cement's restocked. No, I don't know if they restocked or just these pairs didn't necessarily sell out, but I know size 12, 13, and 18. I got an alert on that from Nike app on the Wet Cement 4s, but size 18 was still sitting there when I went in to look at it, and the other sizes were gone.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
One man say 3K a run, bro. Plus you gotta buy email. Oh yes, emails. You gotta have different credit cards. Then the are we able to mention other? Y'all let me know. Are we able to mention other YouTubers on this platform?
I would prefer, maybe that might not be best.
Well,
but it's
listen, I'm not knocking the dude. I just want to know how it works though. Because like the guy Sniper Kicks has a Discord, and I don't know how it works. I don't know how they do it, but somehow they're able to get you points to Flex account. They're able to get you extra points for your JD Sport Finish Line account. Like, I don't know how they do that crap. I don't know how they do it.
Huh. Yeah, me neither. I don't know.
But bro, and he's just one of them. He's just one of them out there.
Yeah, but and with these Discords, you have to pay a monthly service fee to become a part of these Discords. And if people don't know what these Discords are, some Discords will let you know where certain silhouettes are located at the exact store, how many pairs in that size. They'll let you know, hey, before drop occurs, hey, come over here to this link so you can get early access right before this drop releases. So Discords are very, very interesting how they operate. I'm not a part of any Discord. I'm a manual copper. It sucks, a lot of times, but when you get that dub and you felt like you beat the botter, there's no greater feeling, in my opinion.
Go ahead, Mr. Thank. You got something on that?
No. Go ahead.
Listen, it wasn't even the come at you, but here's the catch-22 in a sense, right? You're able to cop the shoe, right? Isn't there a part of you sometimes that thinks to yourself like, did nobody want these? Because how was I able to get it? How was I able to get it? It's like this weird thought that goes to, yes, at least it happens to me sometimes. Like, oh, maybe does nobody want these? How was I able to cop them so quickly? Because a lot of times you get caught in like the waiting room, waiting for them to, okay, you see like, oh, you got a 2-minute wait. And then you just hoping like, please don't sell out. Please don't sell out. Please don't. Sold out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get it. You're right. Hey, I agree with it. But, when I catch that W, I'm out here doing cartwheels.
Right. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Like I said, the Discord I'm in offers a lot of stuff like in-store stock numbers and stuff like that, but I'm still going to manual. You got to put the footwork in still. I mean,
100. 100.
So, Bread Fours. Bread Fours was a perfect example of you put that footwork in.
Right.
You get a bunch of different pairs.
Which we did.
We got a question here, I think. I was wondering that question too. How does that work? And do you guys do it?
The botting, no. If you're referring to botting,
no. I believe this is the female's name. Maybe it's backdooring. Yeah. About.
Okay.
No. No.
I don't know. I would love to know. I would love, honestly.
Right.
I would definitely love to know how it actually works.
So I can get more information on it, but I told y'all I was in a position to where I could have gotten those Tiffany, the Air Force Tiffany's. Did I tell you all about that?
Yes.
I could have got them for $300 a pair, bro. Any size.
You should have got them.
Wow.
Any size. I'm talking about. And at that particular time, I definitely had the 3K. I could have picked up 10 pair, like cash on the spot. Didn't do it. I'm not lying.
Jay, are you laughing at the comments?
Man, I'm having a good time with these comments.
Bro.
What?
Bro.
Hey man, ain't no dog abuse on here.
Yeah, for real, bro. We not.
Hey, so yeah, bro. But with those DSGs, we definitely did a lot of heavy footwork when it comes to copping that particular silhouette. Because I had 3 pairs of Bred Fours. I was able to cop. So we all like have multiple pairs, like three or more, right? Am I tripping?
Yeah,
Am I tripping?
I
Okay.
had 4 pairs of the military fours, and I think 4 pairs of the bred fours as well.
I'm
Okay.
4 and 2.
See.
4 and 2.
Okay. Man.
Ooh, thoughts on the
Ooh.
Grateful Dead dunks. That's it. Listen.
Oh
So
man.
I was just talking with Mr. Think yesterday about them because of the Visti Verdes that were
Yeah,
dropping.
yeah.
Now, see, I'm a fan. Now, me, I told him I'm
He's
going to
gonna
shave him
shave him.
down.
He's
I'm
gonna
going to
shave
shave
him.
him
He said he's
down.
gonna shave him.
I would shave him.
No.
Like,
Yeah,
I
he
can't.
said he said Gillette.
It's
He
my
said
shoe.
Gillette.
It's my shoe.
It's your show.
Right? It's
Yo.
my shoe. I'm going to shave him. But
He did say he
listen,
was gonna shave
some
him.
of the advertisements I see, people shave them. In a bunch of the pictures I see out there, people have them early and shaving them already.
Man, I wish I was able to cop the Grateful Deads, man. Like the Grateful Deads, they're up there, one of my favorite, but they're not my top 3 favorite dunks of all time, to be honest with you. But the Grateful Deads go hard, absolutely.
Nah, the Grateful Dead's I leave alone, but them Visties, I definitely they getting a haircut.
Okay.
You know what I mean? What am I say? 10 toes down in the Air Force Ones. Vladimir got the concrete shaking beneath my feet.
There you go. There you go.
Love it, man. Love
There
it.
you go. Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Man, he said giving them joints a haircut.
My man said MB4s went crazy on those as well. Yeah, man.
Mhm.
I really want the brown Travis Scott highs.
Yeah, the
You talking about the
OGs.
ones?
Yep, the ones.
Well, Jay, what you think about the new frags they talking about dropping?
You know,
Have you seen them?
You talking
I've
about
seen them.
the white and blue?
Yeah, Mr. Thing. We talked about him yesterday.
Yeah, I've seen them. I'll tell you, I mean, it's a cop for me, to be honest with you, is when you have a triple collab. Can we consider that? Yeah, we consider that's a triple. That's really a triple. You got Nike, Travis Scott, and Fragment. Can we say that's a triple?
Yeah,
Or y'all
it's
consider that a
triple.
dub?
Okay. I mean, it was okay. The article said double collab, but
Okay, so double. Okay,
regardless,
so we consider the double.
listen, it's triple. Nike, Nike. I mean, until
Correct.
hold on, is Travis Scott like an official signee of Nike, or do they just keep signing off on collabing on these shoes?
That could change something because Travis, I would say maybe both. That would be different because Travis Scott does deal with Jordan, which is technically a collab. Then he has his own silhouette, so he can still be considered a collab.
Got you. Okay.
But I get what you're saying when it comes to contracts. But I'm still gonna say he's a collab when he drops a Jordan silhouette with his name behind it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a double collab, right? I mean, it's definitely a must. Travis Scott's are very hard to get when it comes to manual copying. I mean, I've been doing this game for a long time, and I've only been able to cop one Travis Scott for okay, technically 2, but I'm gonna really say 1. For
No, include your Air Force.
okay, then we gonna say 3. Then we can say 3 because
Bro,
I
got them too.
had 2 Utopias.
I had the Utopia Air Force ones as well. I was really hoping that something else was going to come with that shoe. We all got hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray.
Man, they went to Walmart and gave us a Sharpie pen on that bad boy, calligraphy pen.
You said a calligraphy pen. Yes. Yes.
Fancy writing.
So technically I was able to cop 3 Travis Scotts. I got rid of 1, so They vary just hard, man. And the problem with Travis Scott's is there's so many fakes out there. That's where on the resale market, I refuse to buy a Travis Scott on the resale market, because if you don't get it early, I'm telling you right now, as soon as it releases, you probably gonna be rocking the fake, man. So there are just so many fakes out there. I don't mess with it.
It's funny you bring that up because they make you know the Jordan 4 RMs.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? They got fakes in them now too.
I believe it.
They got all these abstract silhouettes that are coming out from these different brands. They got fakes of them now too, bro. Like I'm trying to tell y'all right now, the Jones is rampant out here. What's going on? Rampant. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, like, and me and Mr. we talked about this yesterday. These GRs are sitting around for the cheap. Why? Why are you spending that money to go over there for them? These GRs are cheap, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
What my man say? Hold on. Let me visually read that. He said, "My prostate after the Cleveland Browns incident. What happened there?" Mike Hunt, what you talking about? Cleveland Browns incident. I had to double check what he was saying. We got a question here. Which are y'all rocking with for the daily wears? SBs or regular dunks? Well, go ahead, Jay.
How did you know? I'm gonna be honest with you.
I heard the little sound come from you.
If I'm
I heard
picking
the little sound.
man, if I'm gonna pick a daily wear, honestly, I would prefer. Even though I got rid of a lot of SBs, I would prefer to rock SBs, man, like on a daily. You know what I mean? Like these right here. I would like daily wear, man, like SBs all day, in my opinion.
So I'm gonna answer that with I have regular dunk lows. Do have a pair of dunk highs. Well, I might have two pairs of dunk highs. But I'm actually newly converted to the SBs. Newly converted this year to the SBs. The storytelling, the feel, the materials they use on there, and then that price point. That price point on a lot of those SBs. So long as you can get them for retail. So long as you can get them for retail, man, it can't be beat. It can't be beat.
Yep.
We got to get Mr. Think on the SB train now.
Yeah. I'm down. I'm waiting to hit on something good. Just like with the airships. I think I'm start with something good.
Yeah.
Start with something good.
Yeah. I think we're gonna it's coming to an end of the airships. They weren't and they are not appreciated. And I love my airships. I love
still got the Awakes. Don't forget about the Awakes supposed to come out next month though.
Yep, the blue pair.
Oh
yep.
yeah, the blue pair. That's right.
Yep, the blue pair.
Right.
Yep.
Don't forget about the Awakes.
Yep.
Is StockX a legit website to purchase sneakers? Depends on who you talk to.
Whoo, John Doe, brother. So there's a lot of controversy going on with StockX. I will tell you this: I have never purchased off of StockX. That is, if I decide to buy a resale sneaker, I go elsewhere. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Mr. Think.
Generally speaking, the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, there's been issues.
I guess what shined a bigger light on StockX? Just is it previous to the court case with Nike? And mind you, that whole thing started. Well, it's twofold, right? It was the NFTs that StockX was trying to sell, and then it was that guy who came out and said he bought like 9 different pairs of Jordan 1s or something like
Correct.
that.
Yep.
And then he had them legit checked by Nike. Nike looked at them, said that they were fake. Then Nike said they went on there, made a bunch of purchases of a bunch of different shoes, and came back and said, like, I don't know, 70% of them were fake as well. I mean, we haven't heard anything since really about what's going on there, except as part of what was going on, StockX had to change their. Remember, they used to say authenticity guaranteed, and
Guaranteed,
then,
yeah.
then they changed it up to something else. I forgot what this says now, but yeah, they no longer have that authenticity guaranteed anymore on there. You know what I mean? DJ Tolerator goes, I like the Dare SBs. What else he say? Oh, come on, man. Y'all gotta stop with these comments, bro. Y'all gotta stop with
you
this
have
stuff.
you have the access because they must be coming in under your page because I tried to hit him and I couldn't.
Yeah, man.
Right.
No, I'm kicking them out. All these crazy comments, I'm kicking them out, bro. Y'all wild out here, bro.
But hey, chat, like if y'all got like questions for us, this is honestly why we here, man. Like we kicking it. We talk about a lot of stuff. We're more than sneakers over here, but we are sneaker heads. Yes, Sirski. We love sneakers, man.
Bro.
You know, I will tell you, like part of sneaker fashion. I don't think you can take out the equation of socks, man, because like it's like how you gonna have on a fresh pair of kicks and you got on some dingy socks, bro? You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad.
Socks.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Where do you get your socks from?
Honestly, most of my socks come from Nike Outlet, bro.
Okay.
And when I catch those deals, I'm like, wow. I look for the wow factors. Sometimes even, man, I might go to sock shops, Burlington.
Okay.
I'm just looking for some wow socks, you know.
Got you. I got you. I got you. We have a comment here. It says, which one of y'all would most likely rocking fake kicks? LOL. None of us.
None of us.
It's just not what we do. I mean, flat out. It's just not what we do.
Nope. Y'all really out here talking about these fake sneakers for real. Like, bro.
It's always the topic. It seems to always be a topic.
Yeah. It's always. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, could you imagine if we did a live on fakes, bro, talking about them? It'd just be a all-out assault. It's just a whole rant live. Just going at people that come in there.
Fakes always seem to come up, as a topic. It just does.
I would not wear any reps. Yeah,
I'm with you.
Yeah.
So you know what though? But you know what? Here's a crazy thing though, because there was a point in time where a lot of the celebrities were wearing these quote unquote custom shoes, right? Basically Jordans that with colors and stuff on there that you wouldn't see, and everyone just thought that, oh, well, because of their celebrity, like they're able to get Jordans that we've never seen before. Like they must just be making, but that's exactly how that dude Yeezy Buster actually started his whole page, was that he was calling out the fake sneakers on a lot of people, a lot of the celebrities that were wearing them. Now, that goes into this next segment here that I got to bring up, since we on the topic. A lot of these shoes out here that are really fake, I'm telling you now, a lot of it's got to do with the amount of clout you have. For example, when Ben Affleck was rocking those Travis Scott Chicagos, as part of his, when he was going around doing the tour, advertising for the movie Air. Y'all seen it? Y'all seen it? Now, ain't nobody come at Ben Affleck. Them Jones ain't real. Those are fake. What was everybody's comment? Oh, well, those are custom, so it's okay.
Right. The double standard.
It's the double standard. If you a high, a high level celebrity, like, and you wearing them, guess what? What's anybody gonna say? What are they gonna say to you?
We got a question.
What do you say? I swear I saw Michael Jackson Jordan 13's got MJ in the hologram. What's up? Got another question before I hop out. What do you think is the most underrated Air Jordan model? I got my bet on the 9s. Shame they didn't make more colorways. Most underrated Jordan silhouette. That's a good question.
You know, nines are tough, man. I do love nines, but I'm gonna say I think more people rather rock nines than tens. I'm gonna say tens are underrated in my opinion.
What you say, Lewis? What's your underrated?
Most underrated silhouette. See, you know what? I'm gonna say, and Jay, you probably gonna like this answer. I'm gonna say the Jordan 6.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the Jordan 6 is actually one of the most underrated silhouettes to wear.
Okay.
That's my answer on that.
Just a sneakerhead said 17 is the most underrated in his opinion.
17s? So we got 8s. Look, I love 8s, so that's why I didn't think about them being underrated like that.
8s are underrated. That's my fifth favorite.
They are underrated.
That's number 5 on my list.
Yeah,
you want to hear mine?
What's yours? The 2. Oh, that's another one. Yes.
Oh,
it's tough, man. The 2. Damn.
Ooh.
Yeah, the 2 as well. The 2. Damn. Yeah, the 2, the 6, the 8. Shoot, we could throw 7s in there. My man had the
let's talk about the 20s. Let's talk about the 20s.
The Air Jordan. Okay, the 20s is the one that had like that extended ankle strap, right?
Yes.
I remember when they came out with those. I was actually feeling those when they dropped them initially.
Hate to Lose said 7. Yep.
Hate to Lose in the comments. What's up, bro?
What up, man?
What up? What's going on with you, bro?
Salute. Tap that like button. Tap that like button.
Run them likes up, for real.
Yeah, I'm at 12. Hey, we need 15.
And make sure real quick. Let me hold on a second. Let me throw this in the back.
I love 13.
You guys. But see, I you know why I didn't say 13s? Because I thought that because there was a time where 13s were the wave. 13s were a wave, 12s were a wave. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I can't really say they're underrated. They're underrated by today's standards. I would go with that. But 13s had a wave for a good minute, especially when what was the movie with Denzel and Ray Allen? He Got Game.
He Got Game.
Especially He Got Game.
Jesus Shuttleworth.
There was a run up on them 13s.
Oh yeah, the black and whites, the Jesus, yeah.
So I just dropped it. Yeah. So look, in the back end, gentlemen, I gave y'all both the link so y'all can post it in your comment section.
Thanks for tapping in. Just sneak ahead. Appreciate you.
Look, make sure you guys are ready this Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the One Pair at a Time podcast channel. You will be able to find all 3 of us there for y'all ladies integrated with the sneaker drop, sneaker news. It is dedicated sneaker time that time, even though we're talking a lot of sneakers right now. You know what I'm saying? But definitely make sure y'all tapped in and subscribe to that channel. Please subscribe to that channel for real.
Yes.
My man said 23s as well. Nitro goes Air Jordan 13s and the 23.
Whoa.
Ooh.
But we getting up there in some numbers. Now we getting up there.
For real.
We're getting super up there.
Was that Just a Secret said, I gotta get up, fellas, y'all. Have a good night. It was a pleasure. Hey man, listen, we're gonna have you up here at some point, bro.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have you tapped in here. Oh, my man tapped in. HHSB crew tapping in. What's going on with you, bro? Hey man.
Yo, what up, fam?
That dude live streams almost like every day. Y'all make sure y'all tap into my guy, man.
Tap in. He's been getting
him, bro.
He's been getting it. What up?
Yeah, we gotta get him out here too, man. Listen. My man does a lot of live stuff.
He
trying
does.
to get you up on here too, man. Appreciate you tapping in, bro.
He does.
He said, for me this Saturday, going to selling part of my collection. Don't use anymore.
There you go.
Okay. You know what? That's something we can talk about because y'all, all right, y'all in the chat, yes, each of us have a lot of shoes here, right? We do. But at the same time, there's a lot of stuff we do move up off of as well. You know, even some of the things we have now, it could be at some point down the road where we're like, you know what? I'm gonna let these go to a better home than mine because I ain't just worn them a
Right.
lot. You know,
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
it happens a lot.
I'm looking at like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need to
He
get rid of
counting.
about 11 pairs.
You see, he counting already.
Yeah.
So, are those DS? Is it a mixture or where you at?
No, all of those are DS. All
Wow.
of them.
Oh
Wow.
wow, so a bunch of them you never even put on your feet.
Wow. Never even
Okay.
top.
Yeah. Yeah, they DS.
Wow.
See, I always like to say a lot of my shoes are just shoes I just haven't worn yet.
That's fair.
Right now,
That is fair.
like I said earlier, there are some I get in and I look at them and I'm like, do I want to keep this? And I sit on it for a minute. And then
Right.
if I don't, you know what I mean?
Understood. Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely.
What do you say? For me, mostly used and part new. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, listen.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's nothing wrong with that. And you know what? And listen, that is a major pro of having the retail pairs is that they still command some type of value. Sometimes, even though it's a used shoe, it can still command more money than what it did at retail, depending on the condition. And then other times it may not command the retail level, maybe a little less. But either way, there's still some type of monetization gain you can have off having real sneakers.
Yep. Absolutely.
You know?
That is true too.
Now,
Yep.
Now,
Yeah.
for those y'all out here with some of them, the fufus and you,
The
and
fugazis.
and you know, you out here finessing people who don't know any better.
Yeah, that sucks.
Shame on
That
y'all.
sucks. Right.
Shame on y'all.
Yep.
You know, that used to be a big problem with eBay for a long time, bro. A lot of people, listen, I can't tell you the amount of people I ran into who said that they used to sell fake shoes on eBay.
Yeah, I remember that too.
I can't tell you the amount.
I remember that.
But eBay was basically unregulated, and the only recourse you have for anything with eBay, and that's for anything you bought, was if you used PayPal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
PayPal
correct.
was like your only saving grace if you had an issue with eBay. And then at some point, they changed it to where you don't even necessarily need PayPal now to make purchases. They got a whole like return policy, and if it's not to your satisfaction, they've added a lot of, you know, buyer protections on there. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And you know, shout out to them for improving their platform. But for a long time, like people would go to eBay for stuff, but then, you know, it was like hit or miss. That's pretty much why Craigslist is almost kind of obsolete as far as people thinking about trying to get stuff from there. Let alone how dangerous it can be to try to get stuff through Craigslist.
Yeah, that too. We got a comment here. It says, "Will I regret not getting those Jordan 11 diffused blues?" I think those are going to sit. What do you guys think?
For retail, are you regretting not picking them up for retail? Because I think you won't be able to get them on sale if you really think about it. And
that's why I said I think those are going to sit.
And here's the thing: get the shoe if you want to, and hold on and look at it for a minute. Matter of fact, perfect example. I took back my Olympic 6s today. I took them back today. And guess what? When they drop down to 150, 160, that's when I'll go back and pick them up.
I feel you.
Okay. I respect that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, if you don't know how you really feel about a shoe, get it in hand and then make a decision from there. It's easier to decide on a shoe when you got it in hand or can actually physically look at it. Well, when I said if Jordan didn't exist, man, people would be rocking a whole collection of stanky crap. Facts. Facts. Okay, how about this? And I said this a long time ago. If Jordan didn't exist, would we even have the sneaker culture we really have today?
I would say yes.
I would say yes as well. I would say yes as well.
Okay. Why? Okay, go ahead. Why do you think that?
Well, somebody will have to be the face of the league or of some sport, and people always need to have shoes on their feet, whether it's sneakers, casual, dress attire, shoes will always be needed. So I think we would still have the culture. I'm not saying that it will be absolutely where it's at now, but it could potentially be because who knows? I mean, I'm making up the name, right? Maybe Clyde Drexler would have been like that guy. You know what I mean? Or I, I'm making up a name. If
I know.
Jordan,
I
I'm
know.
just making up a name for right now. You know, I don't know, but somebody would have been that face of the league at that time, and we still would have had those designers back in the '80s. So I still feel like something would have occurred.
Mr. Tank.
I agree. Like, we don't know what it would have been, but it would have been into existence. Just like how, man, I'm gonna have to go off the sneakers for a little bit, but just to give you an example, how everything pretty much starts from the beginning. Think about like kind of like the first portable gaming system, right? And then take a look at how it's advanced up until now. So it would have been something. Yes,
So
the sneaker
you're
market and
saying
culture would have been there. We don't know, like to Jay's point, we don't know who the name would have been. It could have been the Larry Birds, but I'm just telling you, it would have, yes, and probably not
okay.
to the
So I'm
scale.
glad you said
Probably
that
not to the
because Larry
scale.
Bird and Michael Johnson were in the NBA before Mike.
Correct.
They were in the NBA before Mike, and people was wearing Converse. But okay,
Well,
so by what you guys are saying, you're like you think the sneaker culture still would be where it's at today. It just would have came off of somebody else. So like if the
we're not
Wright
necessarily
brothers,
saying it's going to be where it's at today. We're just saying it would have been a market for it. I agree with that. It would still be a market for it.
so let me
Would it be
see.
as big? I mean, who knows, right? That's a if. It's ambiguous.
So his statement is if Jordan didn't exist, people would be rocking like a whole collection of stanky Crocs. Now, Crocs aside, here's the thing. How many athletes have we seen, even by today's standard, that had the major crossover appeal that Mike had?
So are we
So,
really going to talk about?
here's what I'm saying
I have a question for you now. Okay, I have a question for you now.
because with Mike, right, you're talking about first off, again, Nike was a fledgling company trying to make its way into these other sports because really it was like even they had a hard time even trying to get their shoes going as far as running was concerned.
Mm-hmm.
And then Michael Jordan came in and it basically exploded the Nike brand itself. And then Jay, you know this, you said this, the Jordan 3 was probably the shoe or is the shoe that made it acceptable to have a basketball sneaker be rocked casually. The shoe that was rocked the most off the court, right?
Yeah.
And Mike, just listen, people loved Adidas. You had Run DMC, but musicians were always in sneakers. But not everybody liked rap. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who have no idea who the heck Run DMC is. There's a lot of people who have no idea about basketball, but they know who Michael Jordan is.
Right? No. So look, watch this. I'm not actually refuting that, but what I am saying is I used to have the oh man, the light up shoes.
LA Gears.
LA Gears. I used to have LA
I had
Gears.
them too.
I used to have the Reebok pumps. You see what I'm saying? Like, yes, Jordan is a mega. We know the brand is a mega brand, but my whole point was it's not like there was nothing else there. That and that's kind of like the point that I'm trying to make. Like we would rock whatever's available. If it was Crocs back during that time, I guess that's what we would have in our feet. But there would be a culture for it. I mean, it just would. There would be a sneaker culture. I just don't know what it would be, but there would be a sneaker culture.
Let's be honest. I'm gonna take it back. Someone who was ahead of their time, who could have been considered top 3 player, during that time frame, Anthony Penny Hardaway. You know, he was a phenom. Okay,
Grant Hill.
let's be honest, Grant Hill, but he got hurt, right? But then what about the Kobe? Kobe. You know, it's so many maybe factors that we're talking about, but we talk about Kobe as well.
But who? Okay, you talk about Kobe, but they say Kobe is like a mirror image of who? How Mike played.
Mike, right.
So what does Kobe's game look like if there was no Michael Jordan ever?
Well,
is Kobe Bryant Kobe Bryant if he didn't have Michael Jordan to model his game?
Study from.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. That's a good argument. That's a good argument. That is
style wise, yes, but heart, fierce, IQ, we can't take that away. Style, yes.
But again, that's a lot. Listen, how many players? A lot of players today reference Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant and players of his era reference Michael Jordan.
Correct. Without
granted, Mike said himself, right, that one of the guys he liked to watch was who? Dr. J.
Yep. That's okay.
He liked to watch Dr. J, right? Because Dr. J preceded Mike as far as in basketball was concerned. You know what I mean? But, you know, he said he would watch the Larrys, he would watch the Magic Johnsons, all players that came into the NBA before Mike. But even then, like, Mike's on record to say he wouldn't even be who he is without his brother Larry. You know what I mean?
That's true.
I think
that's true.
I think certain things, while they may still be there, we can't really, like you guys said, and I 100% agree, they probably would not be to the level that we see them at now without this other catalyst to propel it to where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, totally. I agree with that.
Yeah.
What he said, I'm saying Iverson might have been the one to fill Jordan's shoes. But see, here we go, because Iverson's on record saying he loved to watch. Michael Jordan is who we watched playing. So, you know, a lot of these players that we're naming right now, who would they be if they did not have the opportunity to watch Michael Jordan play?
So
who would these guys be?
So that is a good question, because I think Jay hit something that's all right. So what if you was to remove Mike and someone says, well, Dunker, Sean Kemp, Clyde Drexler. I mean, there's other people out there.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That people would model after.
Yes. You know,
somebody would be.
Here's a good question. Right? Because we all think probably the best dunker ever was who? Vince Carter. Okay.
Vince.
So it's like, who would Vince be without those other dunker inspirations? You know, would he have had the imagination to do some of the dunks that he did based on what he grew up seeing? You know? And we say that to say it's due to the level of fame that some of these players had that propel all these other things. I mean, look, sneakers aside, like, look at the apparel.
Yeah.
The clothing. You know what I'm saying? Like the pants, the shoes. I mean, shoot, how many people were buying Fruit of the Loom or Hanes?
Yeah.
Because Michael Jordan was advertising Hanes like that, bro.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, but
the world may never know.
Here's a good question. Here's a good question. So, for example, like the NFL is a great conversation to have on this, because the players of old, look at the style they were allowed to play, and now look at the style that the NFL allows these players to play. They don't allow them to play with that same level of aggressiveness. You know, so you had guys like, remember Sean Taylor said, like, you know, and rest in peace to Sean Taylor. He said he modeled his game after people like Ronnie Lott. And Ronnie Lott would knock the snot out of you, bro. There's players out there, like, how many of the Hall of Fame players that we grew up watching who said they modeled their games after people like Mean Joe Green? You know what I mean? Quarterbacks like Fred Tarkenton, who was actually preceded a lot of the mobile quarterbacks that we see today, you know, when he played for the Minnesota Vikings. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it goes on to say, where would things be without these people being there? So, y'all agree with that? Disagree with that?
It's a valid point.
No, I mean, it's a valid point. I agree with you. You know, I would just say, you know, somebody would have to be the best in the NFL. Somebody would have to be the best in, you know, in the NBA. But yeah, you're right. If these people did not play, you know, we don't know what the entire athletic model would truly look like. You know, I mean, we would never know. Just like we'll never know who's truly better. I mean, let me redact that statement because we know who's better. So I'm gonna leave that at that one. But
Tyler, what up?
What up,
um,
Tyler?
what up, Tyler? What's going on, bro? But yeah, I know we got a lot of chat, man. A lot of the chat, man. They talking, man. They got some
Yeah, man.
questions. They got some comments.
Yo, Teenage Mutant Ninja Ostriches. I don't know what they got against Crocs, but they always talking about some Crocs.
Yeah, every other comment some Crocs, bro. He love them. He love
Me
them.
too. Me too.
He love
I
them.
was like, man.
I mean, look, not for nothing. Listen, shout out to Crocs because the amount of collab that Crocs does. The amount of collab. I mean, it'd be like Japanese anime. It'd be Pixar movies. It's any and everything out there, bro.
Speaking of movies, have you guys? I've watched this thing about Crocs in particular. This is before they blew up, but it was in that movie Idiocracy. Have you guys seen that movie?
No, I've heard of it.
Have you heard of it?
Yes, I know what you're talking about. I know the movie.
So in that movie, people had Crocs on their feet. So the whole premise behind that movie was, you know, the human race, like mankind, has dumbed down so much to where, you know, we were so like stupid, for lack of better words, and you know, in that movie, everybody had on Crocs as a form of being so like you know, so dumbed down. So
Yeah.
Crocs was actually used, you know, to show how bad mankind has gotten.
Little did they know.
And look how big that brand.
Little did they know. I probably would say I see more Crocs on people's feet than anything else out here. You know what I'm saying? What do you say? Mike Judge is a genius.
Yeah. You know, I see some. Hey, Nitro, you said Tim Duncan, underrated GOAT. I will say this.
I like Timmy.
Tim is the most boring superstar I've ever seen play, but his fundamentals cannot be denied. I mean, the backboard is his bread and butter. But when I see him score, when he win the title, he goes back down. This is him. No facial expression. He just looks like a lost poodle, man. But his talent is crazy.
Jay, do that again, bro.
Yo. Yo. He said, hold on a second.
All right. That's Tim Duncan, man. He is an efficient, was an efficient, great player, but he was just the most boring superstar to watch. I almost didn't like watching him, to be honest, but his fundamentals, crazy.
So, what was it? Greg Popovich was his coach, right? Was Greg his coach his whole career?
Yes, his whole career. Greg Popovich, if I'm correct, is the NBA's longest reigning coach for one team or something like that.
Is he? Oh, wow.
If I'm correct, he is.
NBA history.
If we can look it up, if I'm correct, he is. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, he's probably up there as far as amount of years with one team. I would say that
since the 90s.
But what you remember what's his name? George Mikan. You know that name, George Mikan?
George Mikan.
So it's an old school player, and there's a drill called the Mikan drill.
Okay.
And that was something that Greg Popovich was drilling into your boy Tim Duncan, was that Mikan drill. And it's literally like an under the basket layup type drill, bro.
Oh wow.
Because fundamentals. Didn't they call him the big fundamental? Wasn't that his nickname?
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
He was the most fundamental player I've ever seen, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Just boring. He was just boring. Mm-hmm. But he was a phenom, without a doubt.
Now, imagine Tim Duncan, right? Even though his game's the way it was, with the social media of today, he'd be an even bigger star. Would you agree with that?
Oh man, absolutely. He would hurt you. Oh, he would hurt you.
No. I'm saying with did you hear what I said though? Like, how big of a star would he be with today's social media?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, he will hurt you in every aspect because of his fundamentals. He would just embarrass you. That was just my analogy. But yes, with social media, he'll kill you because of the court.
I just think a lot of these players today are sometimes, and y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Do y'all feel as though a lot of these players are bigger today than their games actually are?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
I would,
Yes.
yeah. Well,
Mr.
I would
Thing,
say
you got it.
yes.
You ready? You got it ready?
I believe so.
You size it?
Yeah. I think the game has
Okay.
changed. Yeah, I did resize it. I just wanted to pull it up real quick. Everyone in 2006 movie Idiocracy wears Crocs because they were cheap, and the film's producers thought they were too horrible looking to ever become popular. And that comes up as true, right? And it says in April
Wow.
2023, a bit of footwear-based movie trivia reemerged on Reddit that the 2006 movie Idiocracy had everyone in the movie wearing Crocs because the costume designer had a limited budget and because they were too ugly to ever become popular in real life.
So when did they become popular though? That's my question. When
And
did they
here
pop off like that?
you can see he got an orange pair on right here. And a lot of people in the movie had Crocs on. So when yeah, that's a good question.
When did Crocs really become the wave like
Good
that?
question.
Mm. And I don't know, man. All I know is I used to see a lot of younger kids, little kids, rock Crocs. That I remember, but I couldn't tell you because I've never been a fan. Never purchased a Croc.
Nitro goes, people saying boring style yet won 5 rings against other people. It goes against people consider GOAT in their prime.
Yeah. Okay. He he was born, but he was efficient. Yeah. Absolutely. And I'll say this, Nitro. You got to remember too. Tim Duncan came out of college, you know, just super solid. But I do feel like Tim Duncan was not a true power forward. He should have played the center position. You know, because as soon as they won that first year, David Robinson went on ahead and retired on that first win, and Tim stayed in that power forward position. So Tim had an advantage because of that power forward position. He was bigger than most players during that era. And I've always said Tim Duncan should have never been a power forward. He really was a center. But his skill set, you know, clearly shown that he had power forward skills.
So I'm glad he brought that championship thing up. Do you guys know some famous players in the NBA that's got the most chips?
Robert Horry is one. And I'm gonna say underrated famous Robert Horry. And we talking about basketball, but I mean Bill Russell has 9. Nobody has more than Bill.
Bill has 11.
That's what I mean. I'm sorry. Bill has 11. Bill Russell has more than anybody.
But here's why I'm bringing
Yeah, I
this
was
up.
over here talking, and I was muted. My bad.
Here's why I'm bringing this up. I want to show you guys something because I just happened to look this up, right? Bill Russell has 11.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Jones, 10. Satch Saunders, 8. Casey Jones, 8. John Havlicek, 8. Tom Henson, 8. Now, some of these players, you got to go way back in history on some of them. I mean, look at it. This one guy's first championship was 1959, 1961.
Yeah.
Another 1959. You know what I'm saying? Like here, this guy 1957 was his first chip. But I think Robert Ory's got 7.
He has 7. Robert
So he
Horry
don't even
does.
make this list. As many chips as he's got. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's interesting to see, like, you know, Bill Russell's probably the most famous one we know on here. Besides, I would say John Havlicek. At least I know of John Havlicek like that. But it's crazy to think 11 chips, 10 chips, 8, 8, 8, 8.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
This is crazy. Go ahead.
I do have a question about that though. I mean, for the mere fact of, back during that era, and this is not to minimize his game, but back then, how many 6'10" guys did you have in the league? My question is, was the competition just as good and as aggressive then as it is now? I mean, that's my question.
There were less.
I mean, 6'10" now is like,
granted, yeah. I mean, look at Wilt, because Wilt had 100 points in one game. Now the next closest was Kobe with 81, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I get it. I get it.
Like I said, I'm not trying to belittle it. I mean, if you were dominant during your time, you were dominant during your time. But
correct.
Would that be almost impossible nowadays? Right? Would that almost be impossible nowadays? To be like, I got 11 chips, man.
I think.
I mean, MJ didn't do it. LeBron's not going to do it. Who's going to do that?
If Kobe and Shaq stayed together, how many rings you think they would have had?
That's difficult because of age, man.
Not only age,
but they broke up early,
right?
They broke up at a time where it went from because how many chips did they win together? 4, right?
4.
They won 4 together. So I think the first 2 you could definitely say was Shaq dominated. Number 3 was kind of both of them, and number 4 was definitely more so Kobe dominated. Would you all agree with that, or would you think of it differently?
I agree with that, but let me tell you why I agree with that. Kobe Bryant made a statement, and he said that Shaq could have been the greatest player ever if Shaq would have eaten healthier. Shaq was just living off McDonald's.
Yeah.
and that was part of the reason why Shaq's game went down, because he was not taking care of it.
Okay. So Chad Ochocinco's on record for saying that that's all he eats is like McDonald's.
That's true.
Well,
so a lot of it came down to his work ethic in the off season, because he said I like drinking the Mai Tais and chilling. Mm-hmm. And Shaq even said to Kobe, he goes, "Well, I knew you were going to do it. I knew you was going to be there, so I didn't have to do much. I figured I'd just play my way into shape, and then come playoff time, I'll be ready to go."
Mm-hmm. So
that's exactly what he said to Kobe when him and Kobe were sitting across from each other talking.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate you guys being here. For real. Make sure y'all subscribing to my guy, Mr. Think I'm Possible, Jay Elevate, and myself, Where Your Kicks.
Yes. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, chat. Really do, man.
Y'all got any questions for us in the chat?
Let us know what questions you have for us. Absolutely, fam.
We definitely kicked out the creepies, though. I know that.
Bro, I was dying. I was like, wait a minute, what? Yeah, my man said what?
Yeah, I had to do a double take on one of those comments from, I'm like, am I reading that right? Like, nah, bro.
What? Nah, bro. Come on, man. That's crazy.
Nah, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Where's that guy Superfly at, man?
Yeah, where's Superfly at?
For real.
Like, that's crazy.
Where's that guy at, man?
Hey, Teenage Mutant Ninja Asha says, if y'all were to choose one GOAT shoe, which one would it be? I mean, I know mine, so I'm gonna let one of y'all kick it out first.
Well, okay. One greatest of all time shoe. Oof.
I know mine.
The first shoe that comes to mind.
Okay.
I'm gonna just name it. What the Dunks.
Wow.
The What the Dunks. That's the first shoe that came to mind.
Okay.
He's asking for a consensus.
Yeah.
Y'all have to agree. Oh, we have to agree on one. Okay. So we'll answer it individually, and then let's see if there's one we could agree on.
I don't see that happening.
There goes your guy. No Crocs.
I mean, my greatest shoe of all time is definitely, y'all know what it is. I'm gonna say it easy.
What's up? What's yours, bro?
What's the thing?
Yeah, let me. I don't know.
What you got, Jay?
Greatest shoe of all time is the Air Jordan 4 white cement. That's not even a debate for me.
That's your greatest shoe? Okay.
That's the greatest of all time.
Yep.
That's a
for
good
me.
pick right there. I would
That's
actually,
a nice pick. That's a
yeah,
nice pick.
I would agree. I would actually agree with that if we were going to do the consensus. Ah, ah.
They said Jay's yours is an ASIC. Come on, bro.
Oh man, man. I'm gonna personally, and it's gonna sound so cliche-ish, but you'll know I'm a one guy, so I'm gonna go Chicago 1.
Ooh,
That's what I would
you
go
can't
with.
go wrong
Because
with an original '84 pair.
but I am a
Chicago
one guy.
ones.
Y'all know I'm a one guy.
So as a consensus sneaker, I would have to agree on that one. An original 1984 pair Air Jordan 1 High Chicago color blocking, I'd have to agree on that as a consensus grail sneaker. I'm right there with you, Mr. Think, on that shoe.
Okay.
Salute.
I'm right there with you on that.
Okay.
Like that. I mean, honestly, like it's the granddaddy of them all, right?
It's the Genesis.
Yeah, the Genesis.
It is
close enough to the
Pappy.
Genesis. Yeah.
It is the Pappy.
Yeah.
Nitro, okay. Without A6 Phil Knight, would ever thought about Blue Ribbon Sports Nike? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, listen. Look. Let's put it out there. Without Ferrari, Lamborghini wouldn't even be around. Because y'all know the story behind that?
I've heard it, but I don't remember.
So there was a farmer over in Italy, right? And he bought a Ferrari, had it. I can't remember. The guy's last name was Lamborghini. He went to Ferrari and told them, like, hey, this is what you can do to improve the vehicle. Ferrari told the man to go kick rocks, right? The guy that they said it to, he made tractors. He made tractors at the time, right? So he said, okay, fine. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go out and build a car better than the Ferrari. And that's how Lamborghini got started.
Gotcha. Mandy Pandy, what up?
Mandy Pandy tapping in. What's going on with you?
What up?
Okay.
What's going on?
I got you.
Yep. I mean, look.
That sounds like that disruption right there.
Yeah.
Yep. So, okay. Where your kicks last time you said, if you had to pick like a car that you would really go with, it would be the Ferrari. Like you said, that was like your dream car, right? Yes. Mr. Think, you said you don't have a dream car.
I didn't answer it.
So okay, we're gonna leave that one open. Okay, we're gonna leave that one open.
So that disruption, right? And that's how the Ford GT40 came around. Because if y'all seen the movie, Ford wanted to build a vehicle that could beat the Ferrari.
Yep.
And that's how they brought in Carroll Shelby and all that. And now you got a lot of the, the Shelby GT40s, the Shelby Mustangs, the Shelby trucks out there and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's true.
Yep.
That's true. That's absolutely true. I must say, man, for me, I would probably say I would pick a Ferrari. I would pick a Ferrari generally over a Lamborghini, but that one particular Lamborghini to me is tough, man. And that's the I'm drawing a blank on it, man. I can't think of it right now. It's similar to the SVJ.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. The Diablo SVJ.
That's a beast.
That's a Lambo.
Yeah, that's a
V12.
Yeah, that's a bad boy, but
V12. Yeah, man.
That's a
Nitro said Ferrari story like the A6 walk into Lamborghini creating blue ribbon Nike to start.
Hey, A6 has came up when it comes to styling with the younger generation, but A6 will always be around because A6 is known for its wonderful running shoe, and secondly, their trail shoes. Their trail sneakers are nice as heck as well. So A6 is they're getting into a newer market now opposed to their old market habits.
So do you know what's funny is because A6 actually got popular because of the TikTok trend about the dad shoe. That's how like A6 and New Balance came around. Because remember the ultimate dad shoe was like the Nike Monarch.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
The Nike Monarch, and oh, you know what? You know what I just thought about? Y'all remember? Y'all remember that when Nike signed, what's my man's name? The dude that took the knee, Colin Kaepernick. Y'all remember that?
I remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, there were so many people. You know what they were doing with the Monarch, and I seen it. They would take something and try to cover the swoosh on their the Monarchs. Y'all remember that during like pandemic times? That wave that happened, bro. Like, man, it's so crazy to think about all the different storylines that happened during that time, bro, and where we are now. But back to what I was saying. So the Nike Monarch was like the ultimate dad shoe. But then it was like, what other kind of dad shoes could we bring in here? And that's when the New Balance started to pick up. I mean, heck, not for nothing, bro. The Jordan 4 Black Hats got to where they were in popularity because of TikTok.
Social media.
Social media, bro.
Yeah.
Blew up a lot of shoes, man.
Yeah. It has.
You know? OGPG underscore 214 checking in. What's going on with you? Appreciate
what up?
you
What up?
tapping in. Appreciate everybody tapped in right now.
Tap that like button.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys are enjoying the Oh, Kobe's gold medals restocked at 9:37. Oh, we too late. Got an alert on that. Got an alert on them.
Oh, did they?
Restocking a couple times. Yeah, man. Restocking. I'm finally getting my Olympic SBs tomorrow, the Safari joints.
Nice.
Coming in tomorrow.
Nice. Congrats.
Waiting forever.
Yeah, sure.
Congrats.
Shoot.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Shoot.
Yeah. Well,
Man.
hey, let's do it.
Man, we done went all the way around. So back to what's it like to be a YouTuber, a social media influencer, which is where this conversation actually got started.
I must say, man, I'm still enjoying what I do. And again, like I said, as soon as I pressed that power button, I'm feeling like I'm escaping the matrix. I'm where I should be and where I always was meant to be. It does not get boring to me. Open up a fresh pair of kicks and smelling the inside. There's nothing like it. I'd rather have that scent than a brand new car scent. That's just me.
Yeah,
That's
Nessa
me.
tapping in. What's going on, Nessa? Tapping in. What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's going on? Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Nessa. You know what I mean? There's nothing like that fresh kicks, bro. Nothing like open up that fresh kicks. It's a feeling, man.
Bro.
I feel you.
Damn. A new okay. So hold up. What shoe do you like the smell of best when it's brand new?
I
mean, it would have to absolutely be the Air Jordan 4 White Cement. It would be that.
Listen, because would y'all agree that the different shoes are different scents?
Oh yeah, and you know who has a heavy scent?
What?
Man, foam posits. I'm talking about these have a heavy scent. Like foam posits is very unique scent, bro. Very unique scent.
Like, to me, there is no sneaker smell like that of a fresh pair of Jordan 1 highs.
Ones. It's a one.
There's no smell like it with a Jordan 1 high, bro.
I smell my one box differently.
What you do, bro? What you do? You put your face all up in it?
No. There's actually, hold on a second. Let me
My man said female Jordan 5s have a nostalgic elementary glue stick smell. Yeah, it's that translucent outsole.
Oh yeah. So they're behind camera. All right. So watch this.
Uh-oh.
Most might just crack the top open, right? Nah.
Hold on.
Nah.
Hold on.
Nah. Most. Hold on. There we go. Most might just crack open the top, right? Nah, you got to go to the little smell hole right there. You see that?
Oh.
Yeah. You got to start. Yeah, you got to start with the smell hole first. You gotta start with the smell hole first.
Hey, yo.
I'm done.
And then you crack the top.
Hey, yo. My man said, I put my nose in the hole, son.
Yeah.
I put my nose in the hole.
You got an Eskimo first.
Oh,
that little nose hole.
Eskimo.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
my goodness.
Oh, my God. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
He said, see me, like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When I take a pair out, right now this one's laced up. I take them, open that up.
Oh, he took that oxygen check.
Yes.
He put that.
Yes. Yes. I put my whole face in it. All right.
Face in.
Look, we real people over here. All right.
We is real. I'm trying to tell you.
Face in it.
Oh my God. That's funny.
My man said wiped out a whole universe with that sniff. Yeah. Hey.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Dude.
With if I could smell the factory they were made in, shoot.
Man.
Jay, how you smell your sneakers, bro? Don't tell me you don't. Don't tell me you just open the box and go.
Listen,
like it's a plate of food, bro.
Let me tell you. So
don't be shy out here.
When I opened up my KD35 Nurse yesterday before I did the review, I absolutely took about a whole minute. I just kept my nose right there.
Like, you did the respirator.
Man, I was just like, this is amazing. One more time.
Okay.
Yes, man. Just had a light little nose tickle, man. Just a light little nose tickle. Man, every time I open up that box, man, I have to. It's no better scent, bro. It's no better scent in my opinion.
Nice. You
know what I mean? I wish they sold. I wish there was a cologne.
The fragrance.
Oh, new sneaker.
Yeah, fam. Absolutely.
It's so funny because they give you the air freshener. It's supposed to be the new car smell, but it's never really
right
the actual car smell. I wish they could make like a new sneaker smell, but so what are we really smelling? Is it like the type of glue? Like what is it? Is it the glue, the materials? Is it a mixture of all of it?
It's a mixture. It's a mixture of all of it, even cardboard.
So here's the thing, right? Jordan 4s to me have like I always think like there's like some type of like a peppery smell to them or something. I don't know. When I smell a new pair of Jordan 4s, like I like the smell of them, but there's like some type of like pepperiness to it. I don't know, man. It's weird to me, bro. I don't know. But obviously our Jordan 1s smell different than the 2s. The 3s smell different than the 4s.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I mean? Like
it does. Kind of a side note, and this isn't even a joke because you guys know I'm a bowler. So you have a bowling company called Storm. That's the name of this company, right?
Okay.
And Storm, they make scented bowling balls. It's scented for the life of the ball.
Yep.
Scented bowling balls.
They make a smelly ball, and so there'll be cinnamon, apple. No. Pause. But I'm actually dead. I'm dead serious. Like you can literally pick up this bowling ball and be like, wow, that's like vanilla or whatever. They make scented bowling balls. Dope. It's so dope.
The scent never goes away.
It never goes away. It never goes away.
I wonder how they're able to do that.
Got a new banner for us.
Not the smelly ball. right.
Pause up there.
Right.
Pause.
Manny Benny goes, well, you like what you like. My daughter likes the smell of acetone.
All right. So look,
growing up, I like the smell of gasoline.
The fumes, the fumes of the gasoline.
Yeah.
That is true.
Y'all are funny.
Oh, my man tapping in, Henry from the Funk Shop. Yeah, bro.
What's
going on with you, bro?
Salute.
So he's actually so my guy Henry, the Funk Shop, he's actually helping to sponsor that Best on Feet that's happening there August 29th. So for any of y'all in the South Florida area, make sure you check out me, Wear Your Kicks 26 down there at the Booby Trap in Doral on August 29th for the Best on Feet competition for the Wheels and Heels event that's going to be happening in the parking lot.
Hey, that's what's up.
Man.
Absolutely.
Oh, did you say you was gonna live stream that or?
Oh, I'm gonna try to live stream.
Try to get a little bit. Nice.
You know, now I'm going at. They're having an event this Saturday there. It's with what do you call those cars that they have in LA with the hydraulics, and they do
low riders. Those are called
low rider joint. Yeah, so they're having an event in the parking lot, and it's going to be featuring those type of cars and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same people hosting that. So I'm gonna go out there and talk to the guy and see like how we plan on actually doing this competition. You know what I mean? Just so I know ahead of time how it's gonna go down. Cause bro, if he tries to make it to where he puts me in charge as to who the winner is, ain't no way, bro. You ain't gonna put that on me. I need some other people out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's a consensus pick. It's a consensus pick of judges, but. In any case, I'm going to go out there this weekend, talk with him. There is from 6 to 11 this Saturday. Any of y'all in the South Florida area, come on out. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably be there. Maybe the whole time, but at least I'll get there probably around 6:30 or whatever. Should be a good time, though. Food trucks, DJs, all that stuff. Now, you don't have to go inside. You don't have to go inside the booby trap, okay? You don't have to go in there, but if you do, it ain't on me, bro.
Okay, bet it up. Bet it
on me.
You wiped his hands clean. Shoot. He said, "My hands are clean,
super clean.
I purge my hands are cleansed."
Nitro goes, people like car smell of tires and engines. Yeah,
I do too. Man, I love cars. I love vehicles.
Man, not for nothing, I love the sound of some engines, bro.
Yes. Ooh. I love that I love them old schools though, man. Nothing like an old school. Nothing like an old school.
With that high rise cam, with that lope. Sounds like it's gonna shut off, but it's just that high lope, the high lifter action, bro.
Or when it's just shaking to the
And then when you take off, you see the little twist.
I see Jay over there. Jay was like, "Oh,
man,
you sitting in the car, just."
I love it, man.
You feel the ground shaking,
man. Nothing like an old school,
bro. That's like on some of them high displacement Harleys too, bro, with the exhaust on them. They turn them on, and it's like you can feel the ground vibrating on them, bro. Wow. 124, 131 cc, Harley V twin.
You see, I can't speak about bikes because I ain't never owned one.
Yeah, Loose be on them bikes. Yeah. And I ain't even gonna hold you, man. Them cold starts, especially on Harleys.
Oh,
that sound.
Oh, man.
With the music blasting.
Oh yeah. Well, so my man at the Funk Shop, that's what they do. They do sound system installs on like Harleys, cruiser bikes, golf carts and stuff, man. Nice. And matter of fact, that's part of what's going on at the Wheels and Heels is going to be a sound system competition for the bikes out there too.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Now, so that's why I'm like, I wonder how I'm going to be able to do this because it's going to be a copyright. It's going to be a copyright mess trying to film some of that stuff on there. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what you can do? You can always film, turn the volume down, and just do voiceover. So as it's just showing, you just talking over. That's all right, true. Guys, over here in this section, blah blah blah, and it's just showing on the screen.
Is okay. So this is a good part for talk about YouTube. Is there like maybe like a time threshold to where the copyright kicks in?
You know, I'm gonna tell you what I did. What I do. Um, Most of the time, it really works where I'll shut it off.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Mm-hmm.
shut it on and talk about whatever I have to, and then I'll shut it off and replay my music. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And we talked about earlier, chat. If y'all didn't join us earlier, we talked about how AI is so powerful right now. You know, if you ever want to be a YouTuber, where I'm quite sure there's probably something with whatever type of program we're using where it can do a, if not a full background noise cancellation,
Oh yeah,
it can
yeah, yeah.
bring down that noise with
Right.
all this crazy technology that's going on with
Yeah.
AI. So different programs have different different functions, I should say.
Right.
Yeah. Facts.
Hmm.
That is
Facts.
true.
Yeah, that's
Um.
another way.
So the reason why I was asking that, because there's a couple YouTubers that do a lot of mall vlogs,
Mm-hmm.
and some of the like the sneaker stores,
Have
they play
music in the
music in
background.
there.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that happens to their videos, like if they get copyright strikes because that music's in the background, because they don't edit it out.
Right.
So
And
keep
no,
going.
good, good, good.
Go ahead.
So I was going to mention kind of like what I experienced last night, Lewis. So probably not all of them are going to be like a copyright strike. It'll be more like you won't be able to monetize this video. So sometimes people
Mm.
even know, like just as an example, not to get flagged, right? But during the pandemic, you was not allowed to say Corona beer. Like you wasn't allowed to say the C word. You just wasn't allowed to say it.
Oh yes,
It was a
because
violation. It
yes,
was you wasn't allowed to say it.
yes,
Do you see what I'm saying? So
that's
people would
right.
say, the virus or the pandemic, but you wasn't allowed to say the C word. You just wasn't.
Reese's
People were
Pieces
getting
tap
flagged
in.
for it. Reese's Pieces, what's up?
What's going on?
In the
What's
building.
going on to you?
Salute.
Salute.
Yeah, that's right. You couldn't say
You
no. How
wasn't
many
allowed to say
words
it.
were flagged
Yeah, it
during
was
the
flagged.
pandemic, bro? How many
Yeah,
things were flagged
yeah. So
during
so
the
so people would
pandemic?
voluntarily say it and know, like, all right, well, matter of fact, I gave you my reservation about these cats, but there's certain episodes of Fresh and Fit where like somebody would say something and they're like, oh well, this is demonetized, so oh well, you know what I mean, and they would just speak freely from there because they already know, oh all right, well, we're
Yep.
not gonna make no money on this one.
Yep.
Sometimes too, if you get copyrighted on YouTube, they'll tell you, "Hey, you're copyrighted," but if you click on it, it'll tell you, "Hey, will not show in certain countries." So
Mm.
so it depends on the
Mm.
level
Yeah,
of the copyright, and that's just something just have to take more of a deep dive in. But like I said, when I
for
do
sure.
outlet vlogs, mall vlogs or whatever, I'll let it play for a second. I'll lower it, play my music, bring it up, say what I gotta say, drop it again, and keep going. That's how I do
Right,
it.
right.
So, since we talking about AI, right? Remember I told you I had something crazy to show y'all with AI. Are y'all ready for this?
Let's get it.
Y'all ready
Let's
for this?
get
I gotta
it.
share it. Y'all in the chat, pay attention to this. Check this out. Check this out. They said, believe it or not, she is not real.
Hmm.
The photo was made with Flux One and then made into a video with Runway's Gen 3 image to video AI, bro.
Hmm.
Look at that.
I know. Looks amazing. Yeah.
Bro, the comment section was like, yo, we're all cooked.
No. Yeah.
We're
No
all
doubt about it.
cooked. And you know what? You know what someone said in there? You know what they said? They said, yo, them girls at OnlyFans about to be cooked too. But bro, like this is the
He said.
level,
He said when AI masters that BBL, y'all are done.
bro. Bro, listen, not for nothing, bro.
Yo.
Like I was staring at it for a good minute because I'm like, how? Ain't no way.
Get him, Reese's. Get him.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Look, I'm just repeating what they said in the comments, bro. Listen. Ain't no get me nothing, bro.
No. She said OMG. No, she said OMG.
I know, but listen, like this is where AI is at now.
No, bro, it's dangerous. I mean,
this is where
it could be dangerous.
Hold on, if y'all thought catfishing was bad back then, imagine the level it's at now. Y'all remember Manti Te'o, right?
Yeah,
the dude from Notre Dame, the linebacker, right? And his fake girl, bro.
It's crazy,
bro.
This is all crazy.
I need that sound clip, bro.
Wow. Yep. Wow.
Well, all right. Well, imagine you taking something like that already, which is the reason why in YouTube they actually have like that disclaimer asking you when you publish a video, like are there any backgrounds, any images that's not really there or whatever.
They do ask that, yes.
Because imagine right now during like this political U.S. elections going on, imagine how you can use the AI for either party and just make something up.
They've been doing voiceovers,
voice bots. Oh, absolutely, the voices and all.
I mean, shoot, they do voiceovers of Joe Rogan. It shows Joe Rogan, and it's literally him, a video from one of his podcasts, and he's saying like his mouth is moving, saying something else, but the voice is there saying something completely different.
Yeah. Yep.
It's wild. Yeah, technology is, bro. It's crazy.
It is wild.
Listen, do you know how much trouble they could put people in with this type of technology?
No, you're right. They are already doing it.
You know what I'm saying?
Even in the movies, you actors want to go on strike. Cool.
This is why I'm telling you, man. Look, if they wanted to, they could make it look like you do any and everything, bro, with the amount of technology they have out here.
What was the name of the movie with the tall blue people?
Avatar.
Avatar was all like, I'm not saying all of it was AI generated, but if you think about it, like that new Avatar, that's some of that's AI generated, but also that was all like generated off a computer.
Right.
If you really think about it, besides, showing like real live people and green screens, man, that is crazy how technology has advanced.
So right, you talking about on the movie level, right? That's Hollywood. So now we're talking about just you and I or anybody out here can just download these apps, and with trial and error, they can make some crazy stuff out here.
Where your kicks? I don't mean to stop you.
I see you, boy.
Hey, no, just hold on 1 second. 1 second. So, because you are stating that we are, your mother, I just want to show you.
Not the moms.
We don't do fake shoe reviews. We don't do fakes. There's nothing fake about us over here, young man.
He said, not your moms.
Hey, bro. So kick off, bro. Kick off, loser.
But yeah, he's in here watching though. We appreciate your views though.
Shoes.
Yeah. Check this out. Ooh, man. Come on, guy. Quit playing, man. Your daddy should have swallowed you.
Hold on. Why your boy holding back today, Mr. Think? Why your boy holding back?
Yeah.
Bro. You in here talking to us on some negative stuff.
Yeah, it's not even a deal. I'm not even gonna pull a shoe out for him.
Man, your daddy should have swallowed you, man.
He's gonna be. He's gonna be. Hey, Lewis, you're gonna have control of that one because he's not on my. He's not on my.
He's not on mine either. He coming through Jay's.
So Jay. Yep, so Jay, it's gonna be through yours.
That's through yours, Jay.
Yeah. It's gonna be on yours.
That's through yours, bro. Hey Jay, you need to hand out some moderator status to some of your peoples.
Yeah, man. You see, look. Look, he gone.
Yeah.
He gone.
You're playing with me,
but
man.
we appreciate this little bit of watch time he gave us, though. Thumbs up to that. But we ain't doing that around here, man.
Oh man,
the hate be
that's
so
terrible.
You know what's crazy, bro?
It's only gonna get worse. Trust me, it's only gonna get worse. It's only going to get worse. You know what?
No, I've been on lives with well, no, I gotta say, because I've seen lives with like Unbreakable, and there's people be talking greasy in there too, and some of them, he's got the moderators in there knocking them out.
Yeah.
My man, what's his Nessa, I don't know if you're a boy or girl. I apologize. They said that's why they took too long to do a second Avatar.
Nessa's a female.
You know the amount of money?
Miles, what up?
Tapping in. What's up?
Yeah, how much did it cost for them to make Avatar? Like, how much money?
A lot of work, huh?
Shoot. I'd have to look it up, but the amount of money the movie made far exceeded the cost to make that movie like 10 times over, I believe. So much so they created a theme park.
Yes, yeah.
They got a theme park now.
Yep, for sure. Hey, chat. Listen, you guys are amazing. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, chat. Like, man, we are so grateful. Like, seriously.
Thanks for tapping in.
Yeah, man, for real. Thank y'all for tapping in. Thank y'all for smashing that like button. Again, subscribe to the channels, Mr. Think I'm Possible, Jay Elevate, and myself, Where Your Kicks 26. And be sure to catch us this Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time at the One Pair at a Time podcast channel.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Matter of fact, let me throw that link back up in there. Let me throw that link back up in there. Link is in the chat, guys, for y'all to go ahead and tap on that channel there and subscribe to it.
Yeah,
we appreciate all that love, all of it.
For sure. I definitely want to tell you guys again, man, we appreciate y'all. Please subscribe to my brother, Mr. Think I'm Possible, Where Your Kicks 26, and me, man, your little bitty old guy, man, J to the L. If you like today's content, man, like we give y'all a lot of information today, whether it's talking about AI, sneakers, cars, everything. This is what we about, fashion. This is what we do, fam. Man, you know the model.
There's a lot of people who tapped in for the first time ever and are now shocked. What just went down? Oh man. Yeah, Mr. Think, bro.
Yo, that was some serious lip. That was serious,
bro.
I'm serious. Hey man, you already know. Look, I'm grateful. I appreciate it. You know, we've been doing like these little random lives, just jumping on here. You know, it's getting better and better for me. So I'm really enjoying myself. I work so much, man. I literally work so much. So when I'm able just to put some extra time in, you know, I'm grateful. So I'm grateful for everybody that spends the time with us. Thanks for tapping in. You know, I haven't said this in a while, but I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the views, and I appreciate you. That's where we at.
Oh man, yeah, for sure, man. Definitely appreciate each and every one of y'all that tapped in, man. Yeah, we listen. We just love getting together and talking about just a whole bunch of things beyond sneakers. We are probably some of the most diverse sneaker YouTubers out here, right? Some of the most diverse that got out here. We definitely appreciate the love you guys are giving us each and every week. This Saturday will be episode 25 on the One Pair at a Time podcast channel, guys. We definitely are going to have a great show for you guys. Definitely want you all to show up, show out. We're going to kick it. A lot of knowledge, a lot of jokes being tossed around. You know what I'm saying? We definitely are going to be excited to have y'all there. In any case, this is also the Way Your Kicks channel, reminding you to be true. Stay in the moment and don't forget, every day is a great day to wear your kicks.
Hey, yo. Yo, do you know how stupid that guy must have felt when you reached back and actually got the sneakers when he thought it was a backdrop? Do you know how dumb he probably felt? He was like, y'all got sneaker backdrops.
As if it's AI generated.
Go check out our channels, man.
Oh, man. Well,
thank y'all for tapping
in. It's only gonna get worse.
It is. Thanks for tapping in, y'all. It's much love.
Yeah, man.
What an idiot.
And we out.